All right. We're gonna talk some college football tonight. We're gonna talk about the Miami Hurricanes. Might throw some Florida State and some Florida in there, but hey, man, you guys know I've been gone for a little minute. I've been cooling it, man. Took a little break, but anyways, man, y'all do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you ain't already. All that good stuff. All that good stuff. I'm not expecting a big crowd, of course. Your boy gonna have to fight his way back into the algorithm. But hey, it is what it is. I know how this thing works. But y'all get in the comment section. Y'all, get in the chat. Let me know who all in here. Sarge, what's going on? Tonight is gonna be open mic, of course. Trying to get back into the whole, talking to you guys all over again. Telling you guys what I've been hearing, what I've been seeing, some of the headlines and everything like that. So, y'all, like I said, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It is going to be an open show. I am going to put the link in the chat. So basically, if you're watching on YouTube, click the link, and I'll give you a mic. I'll give you a mic. You can come on in, you can talk. We can chop it up tonight. Like I said, man, ain't been on for a minute, so the link is in the chat. Sarge, what's good with you? Oh man, Bahamas, what's good, my guy? What's going on with you? Who else is up in here? Y'all get in that comment section. Also, I think we live on Twitter, also X, if whatever you want to call it. So, Wisconsin, man, Wisconsin. Ain't too much related to Wisconsin. Oh, Wisconsin. It ain't too much related with the Miami Hurricanes in Wisconsin. Outside of that, today they filed a lawsuit against us. Tampering, as you guys know, we got a player that basically hit the transfer portal. They were trying to hold him for hostage, hold him for ransom or whatever it is. You know the whole NIL antics, man. Y'all know how that goes. Y'all know. Sarge, what's going on with you?
Mic check. What's good, man?
What's good? What's good? All right, there we go. Got some new features on this thing, man. So
Yeah, I noticed that, bro. You high tech now.
oh yeah, they got some new features on here. I got to try them out. I've been gone for too long.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like Usher right now, boy. It been 11 days, 18 hours.
I know, man. We worried about you, bro.
Nah, I'm good. Well, you know I've been cooling it. Shoot, me and you talk offline, so you already know.
Yeah, but I'm saying, man, the people, that's tuning in with your channel, man, they was worried about you, man.
Nah, man, I just been on Twitter with my trolling antics, talking up a whole bunch of trash to the Florida Gator fans.
Yeah, of course.
Speaking of Florida Gators, I mean, they are a part of the Big Three, so we could talk about them a little bit, not too long. But ESPN put out their prediction. They got them boys going 6-6 this season. So, they got Billy scraping by, barely making a bowl game. That's tough. That's tough. Florida Gator fans, deal with it. Cry to yourself, cry to your wife, cry to your mamas. We don't want to see no Gator tears. So cry behind the scenes.
Hey, you said 6-6 this year?
6-6 and finishing 12th in the SEC.
Wow.
It's just different. What's the motto in the SEC? It's just different or something like that.
It just means more. Yeah, it just means more.
It just means more to be the 12th team. Damn, that's tough. Man, that's tough. Boy.
On a side note, T2Y, have you noticed all the black quarterbacks in the SEC this year? It's a lot of them, bro.
I really haven't been paying attention to all of them outside of Carson Beck. So
man. Look up all the quarterbacks in the SEC, man. It's definitely gonna be different this year.
I mean, they damn sure out here boosting up DJ Lagway like he gonna be the best thing in the country. So we're gonna see how that goes. We're gonna see. Gator fans got a lot of hopes. They got a lot of high expectations. So we're gonna see how that roll out for them. DJ Lagway, this year he got to come on down to Miami, take that nice little whooping, and go back home.
Yeah, you got to go down to Hard Rock, man. That's our second home. That's where we made history down there.
Oh, goddamn. Y'all just want to let Florida State live, man.
No, boy, we can't let them live, bro. Hard Rock, half of that stadium is full of freaking Florida State tears, bro.
Well, you're a Georgia fan, so I'll ask you this then. How y'all gonna let Texas come in here and get all this hype, man? They already expecting Texas to run that thing. Yeah, well, I keep losing. Well, I keep losing them. But anyway, Wisconsin. We got to talk about Wisconsin filing a lawsuit against Miami for tampering.
That's a thing to why. I mean, they give them all this hype because they got Arch Manning, so you get the Manning hype machine.
Oh, so you saying Texas just hyped because of Arch Manning?
That's it. That's all they got, bro.
Okay. Well, I ain't gonna give you too much pushback because y'all did beat them
twice.
Beat them twice.
Don't forget twice.
Hey, it is what it is. But Wisconsin, man, what you think about Wisconsin filing a lawsuit against Miami? So basically,
hey, I mean, I guess it's just a Florida thing, man.
Man, we keep losing so much. But what I think it is, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to win. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to win. Now, I ain't saying Miami is tampering. I ain't saying Miami is cheating. But at this point in college football, man, if you ask Michigan, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to win.
That's right, man. And I think they know y'all gonna have a squad, so they're trying to cut y'all down before the season starts.
We're gonna have one of the best O-line in the country. We're gonna have some of the best running backs rooms. Y'all already know this. We got some wide receivers that got some things to prove. A lot of doubters out there, of course, and rightfully so. No, we did lose, Horton, very productive guy. Some people was high on him, some people was not, but we did lose him to, Alabama. And then we picked up a couple guys here and there, plus the class that came in. A lot of people, they hype. They want to see what, guys like Malachi Tony gonna do. The whole Nye Carr situation. Then you got, of course, Ray Joseph. Everybody's like, what he's gonna do. And of course, another guy that they very hyped on is Moore. So I'm in sit back and wait and chill mode. I've been like that all off season, to be honest with you. I took a nice little break this off season. But Wisconsin lawsuits, Miami cheat. That's what they saying. We tampering. We took Xavier Lucius from them. So now, let's sue Miami. They tampering. They perching players off our squad and this and that and third. This is Miami. This is Miami. We got the bag, folks. Cat's out the bag. We got the bag. We got it. We got the bag. Nah, I ain't saying we just need the bag to get the players. The program, the logo sells itself. And I know these guys been watching. They've been paying attention. For the last decade, they've been paying attention. Listen, man, Mario done came in here. It was shaky at first. And every season, he done improved. We already know he's a hell of a recruiter. Ain't nobody going to contest that. He's done it everywhere he's been. Oh, man. I see you done upgraded the logo.
Yeah, that's kind of hard, huh? Pause.
It ain't orange and green, so it is what it is. I mean, red is my favorite color though, but it ain't orange and green. So,
hey, but I think you like that. I think all the people in the chat they'll like that, bro.
Yeah, I guess, man. Wisconsin. So, Georgia out there tampering any players that you know of?
Yeah, man, we done tampered with a whole bunch of players. We just ain't got caught yet.
Man, Swimming in the Swamp says the logo sells itself. Well, the stock is seriously under. All right, all right. So a Gator fan want to talk about logo. Come on, man. Not only are we a better logo than y'all, not only did we beat the brakes off y'all, not only, not only did we, not only did we beat the brakes off y'all, but we took your best coach on your defense. Bill Harris is now in Miami. That's tough.
Yeah, pretty much, bro.
I think at this point, anything the Gators got that we want, we just take. We just take. Plain and simple. After this season, after we beat them, you won't hear from a Gator fan for a while because we won't play them for a while. They'll just be stuck with them L's. They'll be stuck with them. All of them would have to reminisce back on 2019 when they beat an old, washed up Manny Diaz and Dan Enos. That's tough. That's tough, Gator fans. Y'all keep trying to convince yourself that 41-17 didn't happen.
They fan base like cock.
Now, I seen a graphic the other day. So I just keep popping in and out. But I seen a graphic the other day, and they said that the swamp was like the most terrifying place to play in college football. Now, I don't know if Cam Moore got that memo. I don't know if the Miami Hurricanes that played them last year got that memo.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Because by the end of the third quarter, we literally had that place empty.
Yeah.
There was literally nobody. I specifically remember telling you guys before that game even got played that we were going to turn that stadium orange and green.
Yeah.
All they fans, they super fans, everybody told me, oh, I'm just talking, I'm just a hater. All right. I predicted us to beat them 38 to 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough.
And I remember telling you that the game was going to be closer. I thought it was going to be a lot closer because it's a rivalry game.
We all thought it was going to be closer, except for me, because I knew we were going to blow their ass out. I knew they was all hype. I listened to their fans talk all off season last year. Shit, I'm still listening to them talk all off season this year. Lagway is the second coming of Jesus. Lagway is Tebow 2.0. That's what they're saying right now. Lagway for Heisman. Lagway the best quarterback in college football right now. That is what every Gator is saying. Until Lagway throw them 6 interceptions in the first game or something.
No matter how many times you beat them down, man, they won't be quiet, bro. For some reason.
Now I see they doing the same thing this year for the Gators that they were doing for Florida State last year. They hyping them up. They talking about they got the best O-line in the country. Like, when did that happen?
Like never.
When did all of a sudden Florida get the best O-line in the country? Where?
Never happened before.
Where? I'm still looking for the reason why they hyping them up like this. Like, come on, man. We all know Billy gonna get fired at the end of the season. We all know that. Hell, you know what? Let me leave the Gators and Florida State alone. Let's talk about Florida State. Mike Norvell might get fired this year.
Yeah, he definitely on the hot seat. They open up with Alabama.
Mollywop. You won't even believe my score prediction.
What's your score prediction?
41-17.
I got 38-6. I got 38-6.
38-6. Damn. Who does Alabama got this year? Who they quarterback?
Ty Simpson.
How tall is he?
I think about 6'2", 6'1", 6'2".
Okay, so he ain't 5'6". Okay. So Florida State is the only, team coming in with a 5'6" quarterback. That's, man. Mike Norvell ain't doing himself no good. I mean, I thought bringing on Gus Malzahn was a good thing, but with a 5'6" quarterback, damn, that's tough.
Castellanos, man. Shout out to Castellanos, bro.
Man, I just call them Casamigos because it's just easier to say.
Oh, you call them Casamigos?
Casamigos. Listen, Hopefully he ain't been going to Circle K getting them Polar Pops. Cause we all saw what happened when the quarterback go to Circle K to get the Polar Pop.
Yeah, man. Shout out to DJU, man.
Speaking of him, what he been up to? What
He
he
disappeared off the map, man. He probably about 300 pounds by now. He disappeared.
Damn, that's tough. Well, Pops probably still on Twitter trying to fight everybody.
Yeah, man. Of course, man.
Damn, that's tough, bro. Man, a whole bunch of mess. Florida State, man. I kind of feel sorry for them boys.
Bro, 2 wins after we beat them 63-3. They had 2 wins, bro. 2.
I kind of feel it for them boys, dog.
How you get blown up by 60 and then the following year you have 2 wins? Where's Henry Lee?
I can't tell you where Henry Lee at, man.
Where is Henry Lee?
5-foot quarterback, 2 wins last year. You got a new offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator. Man, that's tough.
They still got the same coach though. They still got Norvell with the pink cakes.
Now, ESPN did predict them to go 6-6 also. So was it 6-6 or 5-7? One of them.
5-7. I think it was 5-7.
5-7. Man, that's tough.
Yeah, they got a tough schedule though, man.
Man, that's tough as hell. They already predicted Miami gonna finish first in the ACC. Clemson right there too. So who knows? We might get a Clemson versus Miami matchup. Both teams don't have each other on the schedule, so hey, tough game, first game for Miami. But that's not a conference game, so it is what it is. Notre Dame, got to give them credit. They just played for a national championship.
Yeah, they beat us, and then they went on to the Natty, and Ohio State said, "Nope, not today."
Yeah, so at the end of the day, man, that's going to be a tough game. They've recruited well. They got some good players on their team. The good thing for Miami, though, we don't have to expect Cam Ward type of performance from Carson Beck.
Yeah, he's not that type of quarterback.
We got a good O-line, and we got a good set of running backs. So we don't have to necessarily depend on him to be a superhero. If he could, complete passes here and there, don't make mistakes, throwing an interception. When he was playing for Georgia, I did say he was an interception throwing machine. But at the same time, Georgia receivers didn't do him no favor with all them drop passes. You remember that video I sent you of Buddy reacting to all the drop passes?
We led the nation in drops and still won 11 games. T2R, all y'all got to do is catch the ball. Y'all going to win 11 games. That's all y'all got to do.
Nah, y'all dropped the ball in 111. If we catch it, we might win a natty. We might win a natty. You playing. Laughing and joking, but you playing. Y'all think about it, man. Y'all receivers dropped all them passes.
Yeah.
Still won 11 games.
Yeah.
If our receivers catch them passes, it's up from there.
I mean, and it's not like they was contested, footballs. They was like right on their hands and they was dropping it.
So they say Notre Dame ain't got no quarterback. Okay. Hey, they got plenty of time to do something. Hopefully, at this point, though, to be honest with you, most people in Miami around the team or cover the team or even, got anything to do with the team, I don't think offense is our biggest worry. Everybody just want to see what the defense is going to be like. Because obviously the defense derailed everything we had going on last year.
Yeah, especially that game against Syracuse.
Man, don't even remind me. Don't even remind me. We was up by 21. Can you do something?
Bro, man.
The next thing you know, we like, God damn, how the hell we lost that shit?
Yeah, exactly, bro. That was bad.
Man, I did learn a valuable lesson last year too.
Yeah.
A lesson that I didn't want to learn, but hey, you know what? Hey, Emery ain't that guy.
Nah, he definitely not that guy, bro.
Hey, man.
He's a good backup, though. He a good backup.
So Wisconsin done took a page out of Florida State book. They suing everybody.
They suing everybody, bro.
Suing everybody.
I
You
mean,
lose
I
it.
know everybody tempers. It's just, are you?
Yeah, you lose a player here and there. It gonna happen. It is what it is. We in the NIL era. It's gonna happen. You got who got the bag? That's what we at in college football right now. We in that era. Who
Yeah,
got the bag?
yeah. That's what it's all about, man.
D99, what's going on, my guy? What's good with y'all? Yeah, man. This is just you know, not too. The show ain't too informational. We ain't dropping no dimes or dropping no nuggets and nothing like that. We just chopping it up. Trying to ease my way back up into this thing,
Yeah,
man.
just a quick impromptu. Yeah, just a quick. You know.
Let me ask you this, Sarge. As an outsider looking in at these Miami
Yes.
Hurricanes,
Yes.
if Miami win the ACC this year, do you think Mario Cristobal should get an extension? Now he do got a 10-year contract. Do get paid eight mil a year. If he wins the ACC, which no Miami coach has ever done, you know,
Bro, if y'all win the ACC this year, it's gonna be because of Carson Beck, bro.
yeah, I give him his credit. I think so too.
Yeah,
I think that was our biggest question going into the season after coming off of a generational type talent like Cam Ward. So
right.
if
And then
Carson if Carson could just be even if he's just plays an average at best quarterback, we could still win the ACC.
yeah, and that's the thing. If Carson wins the ACC, man, he might be number one pick in the draft. Y'all might go back to back years with the number one picks in the draft, bro.
Oh boy, don't tell the rival fans that. Don't do it. Don't do it, Sarge. Don't tell them Gator fans that. Don't let them Florida State fans hear that. Man, boy, they'll be punching air. They'll be calling the FBI, the CIA. They be calling everybody on us.
Bro, if he leads y'all to your first ever ACC championship and y'all win, he gonna be the number one pick, bro. Ain't nobody done it in what 20 something years.
Man, if he does that, I'm telling you, him and Cam Ward gonna be cemented in Miami fans' brains.
Yeah, man. Y'all might be the first school ever to have back to back quarterbacks go number one. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we make it happen. That's what we do over here at the U. We make history.
Yeah, we gonna see though, man. I mean, if his elbow get right and y'all receivers catch
Yeah,
the ball, man, y'all gonna be good to go.
the elbow's already right. He had 100.
Oh, okay. I
He,
didn't know, bro. I didn't know. I didn't know if he was ready to go.
man, Miami do got some targets out there recruiting now. We got like some good battles out there that we trying to get. Um, let me pull up 247 Sport because they did have like 31 targets. That
Yeah,
might,
go ahead and pull that up. Pull that ranking up, man. Look at the recruiting rankings.
nah, but I want to cut out 247 Sports first though, because Jackson Cantwell,
Yes.
number one player in the country,
Yes.
all of a sudden now he ain't the number one player in the country. When I say the hate is real,
The hate is real, bro.
number one player in the country commits to the University of Miami over
And now he's not number one no more.
over Georgia. By the way, got to roll that in a little bit. Y'all thought y'all had him.
Yeah, we did, man. You're right, man. But your boy up the money, man. We're not gonna spend that much on no high school.
Hey, at the end of the day, it's either you get with it or you get lost. So if the bag is, and I ain't saying the bag is that because my boy already said it weren't because of the bag. You talking about Mario Cristobal and Maribal coaching you up for the next 3 to 4 years. Come on, man, that's a no-brainer. You come down to Miami, you get you see what we did with Francis Marigold. So obviously you the number one overall offensive lineman, you know what you're gonna get yourself into. You're gonna be an All-American.
Yeah, man, definitely.
All-American at the U.
Yeah. I
So,
mean, the money that he was asking for, we wasn't gonna put out that much money. So, good luck to the kid though.
and I mean, we got that, we ain't like them other two schools, they ain't got no money. Florida State. We ain't like them two. We ain't like that. We got the bread. Hey, if the kid is worth it, I say spend it. Now, a lot of y'all probably be like, oh, I don't want to spend no money on no high school kid. All right, well, let your rival teams and let them other teams spend it on them and get them and win national championships. And then you look from a distance like, why are they winning? Hey, man, get with the times. It is what it is.
Yeah, you gotta have the money, man. If you want the top players, you gotta spend the top money.
Hey, be like that sometimes. But hey, we got some targets, man. Let me pop this up real quick. Pop it on the screen. We do got some heavy targets. I think Georgia after a lot of these guys too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, man. We got a big recruiting weekend coming up this weekend.
So these are some highly rated guys. I might want to make that a little bit bigger. I'll probably be able to see it better. Let me see. Let me see. How about now? Okay, might be a little bit better there. Tristan Keys. He's um he's committed to LSU from what I'm hearing, from what I've seen. Let
Yeah.
me.
I mean, it's still early. You still got, 6 months into December, so you can always have these guys flip.
Yeah, we known for flipping guys too, so you already know how that goes. All right, so my guy Tristan Keys, man, that'll be a lovely get right there. Flip him from LSU, you know, that'll be lovely get. He out of Mississippi, Hattiesburg, Mississippi, wide receiver, 5-star, highly rated guy. Um, Offensive tackle here, Lamar Brown, he's out of Baton Rouge. You know if Georgia's going after him, I'm pretty sure Georgia's going after him, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but Cantwell, of course, Miami's already got him locked in. 6'7" and a half, 325, number one player in the country in high school football. To me, I don't care what none of these rankings say, because ain't no football being played, ain't nothing changed since he committed to the U. So it is what it is. He coming to get trained by literally some of the best in the country.
Yeah, a lot of those top players, Georgia, they definitely going after 'em.
Another one here from Northwestern. You got Calvin Russell. He's a 5-star wide receiver. Miami got a lot of kids on this list. Let me see who we trying to flip. Oh, Georgia. We got a Georgia guy out there, receiver, 5'11", 175. Vance. He's
Yeah,
committed to.
yeah.
He's one of them that was on our list. Now, watch out now, Georgia.
We not worried, man. We rank number 2 right now, bro. We going for the number 1 spot. We not worried about y'all.
Oh, oh,
last year. Now, candidly, I think a lot of the fault, a lot of the blame, a lot of the lack of a better term, stink of Georgia's offense last year is being carried by Carson Beck. And they couldn't run the ball last year. And that offensive line was very inconsistent last year. And that didn't have a whole lot to do with him, but yet he was inconsistent and they were inconsistent because of that. Anyway, he's at Miami now. Now, if it really is such that Carson Beck's game has just fallen off or he was overrated, well, we'll know this year. Or maybe his injury isn't fully healed. That could also be the case. I can tell you what Miami thinks. Miami thinks they got themselves a really good player here. Miami also, I don't know that they're wrong, kind of low key loves the headspace that he's in right now. And this is going to be viewed as a wild card nationally. But I'm telling you, internally at Miami, they look at some of the off the field stuff that's happened in his personal life and while it may be viewed as a negative, what it has provided is clarity for him. All the more time to focus on football. There are a lot of folks who doubt him. There are a lot of people who take all the blame from last year's shortcomings at Georgia and they toss it on his shoulders. Why? Because it's easy to do. And I think the guy's got a lot to prove. There's certainly no comparison to Cam Ward here, except for Cam Ward came to Miami last year with a lot to prove. Well, Carson Beck comes to Miami with a lot to prove and good talent. Now, a good talent profile playing under perhaps the best coordinator in the league in Shannon Dawson, and also in a situation where you got good players around you, unproven, but good players around you. I think Carson Beck's going to have a good year.
You heard him.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be all right, bro. Plus, I mean, if y'all can protect
To
him,
get to
dog,
the
he
next
can be all
level.
right.
Yeah, I heard him.
But yeah, we definitely gonna find out here in a couple months, bro.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. I had a phone call. So, like I said, man, it's a lot of names, a lot of guys that Miami's going after. We already done got some of the guys already, committed to the U. I don't really want to spend too much time talking about them though. Some of these prospects, I kind of want to wait a little bit more because some of these guys do have commitment dates set. So when they commit, whether it's Miami or somewhere else, then we could go from there. But I think Mario's putting together another top 10 class. Since he's been at Miami, we already know he's a great recruiter, so that's expected. Top 10 class. Right now, to be honest with you, we just waiting for the games to get played.
Yeah, man. But it's getting close, bro. It's almost July, bro.
Now, what do you think it means for Miami if they could get over that hump, win the ACC, get into the playoffs?
Y'all fan base gonna go crazy, bro.
What do you think that means for the rest of college football?
It means y'all doing what y'all supposed to do.
They had that narrative when Mario first got here that he ain't gonna do this, he ain't gonna do that. He's a bad coach. This, that, and the third.
Yeah, all that trash talk, what he did at Oregon. Yeah, I remember.
What does it say if he wins the ACC and make the playoffs this year?
Man, it said all that trash, all that stuff that people was talking was wrong, bro. They was all wrong. He proved them all wrong.
They're gonna find something else to criticize him about. They're gonna find something.
Bro, not if y'all win the ACC championship, bro. They can't say nothing after that.
Nah, they're gonna say something after that. Listen, he gonna win the ACC and then be like, it ain't no natty though. It ain't no natty though. You already know how it goes. They're gonna move that goalpost. CJ, what's good with you? I see you in the chat. Let me put the link in the chat again. Anybody that wants to join in on the convo.
Think about all the coaches y'all done had that wasn't able to win the ACC. If he the one that finally wins, bro, he gonna be above all them.
You know what? Let me make a comparison. We play, I think in 27 we play Utah. They're gonna be talking about who the real you.
Yeah, of course.
Just like when we played Miami of Ohio, they were talking about who the real Miami, and you saw how that go.
Yeah, that quarterback was talking trash. Yeah, I remember.
What Florida State fans trying to forget, and they trying to make sure that nobody talks about it. The fact that Memphis, Mike was the head coach at Memphis. And Memphis came to Florida State and straight embarrassed them.
This is true.
Straight embarrassed them. Now, remember a couple of years ago when we lost to Middle Tennessee? Oh, look at them boys losing losing the group of fives. Look at them boys losing the group of fives.
Yeah, I remember.
Then Memphis walked up in the Dope Cam stable and whooped ass. Jacksonville State whooped ass.
Yeah, don't forget they put their flag on their field too. Don't forget that.
They were talking all that trash, 13-1. This, that, and the third. Mike Norvell, a better coach than Mario. The narrative was, and Mike we trust. Now they can't stand Mike. They can't stand Mike. Mike Norvell at Florida State, 5 seasons, and he got 3 losing seasons.
Yeah, 3 out of 5. Yeah.
3 out of 5. In year 5, my boy went 2-10.
Yes.
Yeah.
I told you they would never recover, bro. After we beat them, what did I say, T2I?
They would never recover.
Yeah, and they went to lose 2. They went to win 2 games, go 2-10.
Florida State was the only team last year to lose in 2 different continents. Mike Norvell, bro, the shit is so bad that Mike Norvell is even starting to pay back the school some of the money they gave him. That's how bad it looks.
That's how bad it is.
Now, we all see the storylines going on in college football. We see the storylines going on in the country. ICE is everywhere. Hell, they like Oprah out here giving out cars. You get deported. You get deported. You get deported. That brings me to Florida State. Florida State had them boys come and build that stadium, and they broadcast instead of paying them boys, they call ICE on them. Damn, that's tough.
That's horrible, dog.
Damn, that's tough, man. Them boys got done building that stadium, and they said, man, we ain't got no bread, dog. The ACC lawsuit, suing everybody. We don't pay all the lawyers don't came and took all the funds. Hey, man, let's call ICE on them boys. That's tough.
Hey, that's Tallahassee for you, though, man. They dirty down there.
That's tough. They call ICE on them boys. That's crazy. That's
that
crazy.
way you ain't gotta pay. That way you ain't gotta pay.
Man, Florida State, boy, y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all can't even recruit Patrick and SpongeBob to come play for y'all right now. That's tough. Them boys down so bad right now, Sarge. They losing recruits here, left and right to all their rivals. Man, that's tough. Man, Norvell, it got to the point where I'm hearing rumors, I'm going to say rumors, allegedly, that Florida State be trying to pay players to commit.
Yeah, you get 20 grand if you commit.
20 grand to commit to Florida State.
Yeah, and not commit to nobody else. If you stay locked in with them, they give you 20 grand.
At this point, I might commit to them just to decommit.
Yeah.
Mike Norvell, send me my 20 grand.
You say, hey man, I'm gonna commit and I'm not gonna go make any more visits. I'm not gonna talk to nobody else. They give you 20 grand.
Oh, National Signing Day, I'm just gonna throw your hat away.
Exactly.
Man, you just don't know. As a Miami Hurricane fan, and to all my Miami Hurricane fans out here, this is a lovely time in college football. We got to enjoy this. We got to enjoy this. All them trash talking, all that they've been doing for the last couple seasons, and look at them now. Look at them now. Oh, my boy Peanut in this. Oh, man, Peanut. You got to change your name back, Peanut. You can't be coming up in here with different names. I didn't even know who you was. We got Peanut in here, Sarge.
What up, Peanut? What's going on, bro?
Vanderbilt's little... Vanderbilt's little... Damn, that's tough.
You forgot about Oklahoma. Oklahoma, too.
Damn. Oh, man. Nick Saban on national TV trying to cry for them boys.
Yeah, man.
talking about the SEC this and the SEC that. Then you got Lane Train talking about how they deserve this and how they deserve that, and then they went and lost to Florida.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, the SEC, it just means more.
It just means more, bro.
And what they need to change that bit to, it just means more if you're Alabama and Georgia and
It
Texas.
just, it just means more when you crowd TV.
If you ain't Alabama, you don't get to see it. If you
Yeah,
ain't
for
Georgia,
real.
you don't get to see it.
For real, bro.
I'm telling you now, boy. Florida, y'all coming down. Y'all coming down to Miami. It's gonna be built to ass. It's gonna be built to ass.
I
Y'all
just
gonna,
want DJ.
they gonna hate us until the end of time, running from us and shit. Oh man, last year, I've been trolling them boys about their little basketball championship too, because
I need Lagway to be 100%. Don't get hurt, so these fools don't have no excuse when they get beat down.
yeah, I really don't want to talk about it, but man, forget it. Let's talk about it. This big three. What do you think happened to Florida? Let's just say game 5 in, Lagway get hurt or something. Nothing serious, but he's got to be out for a couple games. What do
I
you
mean,
think?
I don't know, man. Their whole team just fell apart, bro. I don't know what's wrong with them.
Who was their backup quarterback?
Graham Mertz.
Nah, Merck's gone. Merck got drafted, I think, in
Oh, you talking about right now? I have no idea.
Me neither. Florida, bro. If anything happened to Lagway, y'all season is a wrap. It's done. Now I know most of y'all are gonna probably say, "Oh, it could be the same thing for Miami." What if Carson Beck in 100, this, that, and the third? We could run the ball. We could run the ball.
Bro,
It
we
all
gotta take
depends.
that good energy, bro. We gotta have Lagway 100% all year, so they don't have no excuses.
Now they did say if Lagway ain't get hurt, they would have beat Georgia.
I know, man. They did say if the moon was blue, we'd all be Crips.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Sarge. They probably could have got y'all last
I
night.
know. I hear it every day. We could have did this. We woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Yeah,
It ain't no woulda, coulda, shoulda world though. That's their problem, bro.
I've been hearing from even up to the draft when Restrepo didn't get drafted, they were talking trash. Oh, but last time I looked at the footage, man, Restrepo did break ankles in Florida, so
Yeah.
that's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, they horrible, man. They live in a woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Man, that's tough. But this year, man, I'm telling y'all, everything looking promising. We got some good pickups in the transfer portal. We got, Carson Beck is at 100%. I can't wait to see what he's going to do in the fall. A lot of people done made predictions. Everybody's saying, right now, mostly Vegas and all of them, I think they got us at like 9.5.
Oh, 9.5 wins.
Yeah, but that's pretty much tied with Clemson for the best in the ACC.
Yeah.
So if Miami get 10 wins, granted that the losses would be like, Florida and Notre Dame. That would be some terrible losses, but it won't be no ACC losses. So
Right. So you still could win the championship.
yep, we'll be playing for as long as we go undefeated in the ACC, we'll play for the ACC championship.
Right.
That's possible this year.
Yeah.
Shit, hell, it was possible last year, but
y'all don't have to play Clemson. That's true.
Nah, it ain't. We ain't got to play Clemson. It's Clemson ain't got to play us.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Now, Clemson be getting a lot of hype.
Yeah, they top 10 team in the nation.
See, me, I love for Miami and Clemson to meet up in the ACC championship. As long as we come out the victor.
That's right.
I think that probably I got to watch Clemson play this year too, because like I said, they've been getting a lot of hype.
Bruh, I mean, they bring in a whole bunch of people back. They said they might have 4 first-round picks on their team.
Yep. And they saying Club Nick is back and better than ever.
Yeah, I keep hearing that, man. And then when we line up and play them, we beat them 36-6.
Damn, 36-6.
Yeah, man.
Well, y'all don't play them this year, do you?
We don't play them this year, but I heard out of Cleveland Heights last year, and they scored 6 points.
Damn. That first
That
game.
was the worst defense we done had in 5 years, T2R, and they scored 6 points.
Damn. So this year y'all ain't gonna get to play them, and y'all ain't gonna be able to send no more players to the Eagles.
Nah, we're gonna send more players to the Eagles. Every year we're gonna send players to the Eagles, bro.
Okay. But
That's just how it's gonna be, bro. I mean, we're gonna have 4 guys on defense get drafted this year, and 2 of them might go to Philly.
man, I'm telling you, bro. My only thing right now is looking forward to see what this defense gonna be like. I think if we even 20% better than last year, it's on and popping.
Oh yeah, with our defense,
Last year was so bad that even 20% better would be madness.
bro, our defense was ranked 55th, bro. 55th.
Damn. Yeah, that don't sound Georgia like, especially for these last couple seasons, last couple years, especially where y'all been recruiting too. Y'all defense normally be dominant. 55th? Nah. Yeah, they don't sound too Georgia like. Yeah, y'all been top 10, top 5, hell, number 1 a few times.
Yeah, it's nowhere to go but up for our defense, bro. Because last year was trash.
Man, now let's just say Miami go out there and get it done. Knock out the schedule, or whatever. Win the
Yeah.
ACC.
Yeah.
Who would you want to see Miami play in the playoffs?
We want to play y'all. We want to play y'all.
Oh man, Miami versus Georgia.
That'll be awesome. That'll be awesome, T2R.
That'll be interesting,
Bro, we'll
got to get Sarge back on here. Hold on. Now, Miami played Georgia. I definitely want to see Jaden Harris on the field. I definitely want to see Jaden Harris on the field because I know we're going to cook him.
T2R, you go live from the playoff game. You got your green and orange. I got my red and black, bro. Right there, man.
Say less. It got to happen, though.
I think it's going to happen, bro. That's the way football works, man.
So you think it's so okay? Let's just say this: you think y'all winning the SEC again?
Yeah, I think we're gonna win the SEC.
Who you think y'all gonna play for that?
We'll probably play either Alabama or Ole Miss.
Say we want Georgia.
What's up, man? Good, of course.
They say we want Georgia. Hey, man.
I know, man. I know. Remember when Florida State said we want Georgia?
Nah, we in Florida State.
But I'm saying, remember what happened to them when they said it?
Yeah, but that was them. That was them. That logo don't carry no weight.
As long as y'all get beat by 60, dog.
You saw what happened. We went to the Pop-Tart Bowl.
Yeah, man.
Our players ain't quit.
Hey, bro.
We went to the Pop-Tart Bowl, and our players ain't quit. It's a culture difference between Miami and Florida State. We ain't got quitters down here. We listen. When them boys start losing, you don't even see them racing Mike Norvell in practice no more.
Hey, T2R, who was all on that live that said we want Georgia? Was it Young Seminole and like 3 other people, right?
Man, Henry Lee, all of them.
Yeah, all of them said we want Georgia.
Yeah. Sometimes you get what you ask for.
Yeah. They got beat 63-3, bro. That shit was terrible.
I think they got y'all scheduled scheduled some of these upcoming years.
Bro, that was probably the worst beatdown ever for any Florida State team, bro.
Don't y'all got some home and aways coming up?
For Florida State, yeah, I think so.
Man, I thought I seen y'all schedule. Y'all got them on the schedule.
Yeah, I think it's in 28, 29, something like that.
Man, hey, Florida State went out there, battled, spend their money on lawyers, got the ACC to do all these extracurricular activities that's going to benefit Miami now because we're going to be the number one thing to watch. Man, thank y'all, Florida State. Thank y'all. Y'all went out there and put your neck on the line for us to benefit. That's tough.
Hey, man, as long as Florida State don't play in the Hard Rock Stadium, man, they'll be all right.
Oh, yeah, we got to go to Dope this year. They got a freshly renovated stadium. We're going to go up in that thing, and we're going to plant our flags. Fresh new stadium, less seats, still uncomfortable. Atmosphere still going to be stinking trash. But we're going to go in there and get that dub, and we're going to, we might even plant a flag or two.
Bro, after we beat them 63-3, bro, we put a big red G in front of that stadium, bro. A red and black G.
Listen, man, I might have to call JSU and ask them because we plant our flag right next to theirs.
Yeah. Do that, bro.
We're finna beat the brace off them boys, man. I'm telling y'all, it's a lovely feeling in college football right now to be a Canes.
Bruh. I mean, it's a lot of anticipation, man. We had 13 guys drafted. We really don't know what we got,
Man, Mario got this thing live again.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is just keep winning.
Yeah.
They
say, gotta keep winning, man. Just play defense, man. Play defense to catch the ball, man.
All you gotta do is just keep winning. Until they'll come. So, you obviously think Georgia's going to finish number one in recruiting.
Yeah, I do.
Well, what makes you think that? What players you think you're going to get that just going to put y'all over the top?
I think his name's Josh Jacobson, something like that. He's an edge rusher. He's a 5-star. And then Tyler Atkinson.
Yeah. Restream, y'all got to get it together. Y'all got to get it together. Y'all got all these new features now. I don't want to have to switch services on y'all now.
If we could get them other 2 5-stars locked in, I think we'd be good to go.
Yeah, I think we're in good position to finish first also, but we'll see how it turns out wherever these kids want to go.
I mean, as long as we top 3, I'll be happy.
Oh man. Hold on 1 second. Let me give the people a little quick interjection.
Like, share, subscribe. All right, I appreciate it. Like, share, and subscribe. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Appreciate them boys.
Yeah, as long as we finish top 3, I'll be happy, bro.
Hey. DJ Lagway for Heisman.
That's hilarious.
DJ Lagway for Heisman. You don't believe it?
Nah, I don't believe it. I think Gunnar will win before Lagway will.
I think Carson will win before Lagway.
Yeah, definitely, bro. People be forgetting, man. That dude was 23-3 as a starter, bro.
All right. So, Heisman. Who you think gonna be in New York? Way too early Heisman candidates for New York. Y'all already know I'm throwing Carson back in there. I already know the Florida fans and half of college football right now, since they so hype on DJ Lagway. I know they gonna throw DJ Lagway in there. Coach Hayes in the building. What's good, Coach?
It's probably gonna be that wide receiver from Ohio State, bro.
What's going on with your coach? Hey, act like you got on some skates. What's going on, man? But I know they're gonna throw Lagway in there. I'm just being a Miami fan that I am because I got high hopes on Carson Beck this year. No need him to be a hero, but still, I think he'll do enough to get to New York.
You got
So
Nussmeyer from LSU too.
that's my from LSU. Oh, Jeremiah Smith, they throwing in there.
Yep.
Who from Georgia?
Gunnar Stockton, man, the quarterback.
Gunnar Stockton.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, man. He might finish. He might finish as a finalist.
What did Gunnar? I know he took over for Carson Beck last year. What did he do for you?
Just hand the ball off.
So you think he gonna win the Heisman just handing the ball off? No, I don't know about no Gunnar Stockton. I don't know about no Gunnar Stockton, man. That might just be a wild one.
He ain't got to do too much, man. Just hand the ball off, man. That's all he got to do.
Gunnar Stockton. Nah, he ain't winning no Heisman just handing the ball off. I'm sorry.
Hand the ball off, throw it to the tight end. That's all he got to do, bro. Play action, throw it to the tight end.
Y'all ain't got no Bowers.
Nah, we don't have no Bowers, but we got Lawson Lucky. We got Oscar Delp.
What them boys done for you?
They gonna ball this year. Oscar Delp had like 6 touchdowns last year. And we got Kobe. Don't forget, we still got Kobe.
Kobe who?
Kobe Young.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. You know who that is.
Man, stop it. That man ain't played half of last season.
But did I call that or did I not, TTY? Yes or no?
I mean, you called that he would have went to Georgia, but I don't think he gonna be all that for y'all, man. To be honest with you.
No, he gonna ball out this year, bro. He caught 2 touchdowns.
Man, the games he did play for y'all, I ain't seen much from him. I ain't, I love the kid. He was a Cane, but I didn't see much at Georgia, man. Now, granted that, he had a little situation going on, but I ain't see much when he was on the field like that.
Bro, he was on the field every snap during the spring game, balling, bro. He gonna be good.
How many drop passes did he drop, though?
He didn't drop any during the spring game.
Said spring game. I'm talking about the live game last year.
I mean, even in a couple games that he played, he didn't have any drops, bro.
Man.
But we got him full time this year, bro. We got him all 15.
Man, I don't know, dog. Cody Young, hey, we gonna see.
Hey, T2Y, I'm 2 for 2 on my predictions, right?
Yeah, you know what? All right. Now let me throw this out there because I kind of crucified myself a couple of years ago.
It's all good. It's all good.
I crucified myself. But Jake Garcia. We're going to talk about Jake Garcia. Man, I ain't thought I would be talking about Jake Garcia for a while.
Yeah, man. I remember.
Shout out to my guy, Jake Garcia, though.
I remember, man. I remember you made the video about Jake.
You know who Jake signed with?
Who did he sign with?
Michigan.
Oh, wow. For real?
Jake Garcia is at Michigan this season.
He's going to be up there cheating, man. He's going to be up there, dressed in another team colors on their sideline, watching their plays.
Now, y'all already know Jake. I'm a Jake fan. I had high hopes for Jake. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for Miami.
Nah, it didn't work out, bro.
I'm going to be rooting for him up there in Michigan. Long as Michigan ain't playing Miami or in the way of Miami, getting in the playoffs or anything like that. If Jake could get on the field and play, I'm going to be rooting for him. I did anoint the guy. The best thing that he was going to win a natty and all that, and man, that's tough. That's tough. That's crazy. But hey, my boy is at Michigan. I wish him the best of luck this year. I'm definitely gonna be paying attention to him. Miss Ellen in the building. What's going on, Miss Ellen? SMU. Low key, I thought he was going to say SMU. Nah, he going to Michigan. Tyler Van Dyke is at SMU. That one, when he hit the transfer portal from Wisconsin, obviously got hurt like the first game. They played Alabama, he got hurt, but now Tyler Van Dyke is at SMU. He don't reunited with Rhett Lashley.
Yeah, man, followed him. Yeah, he followed him all the way to SMU.
The Eric King's over there. He the quarterback coach.
Yeah, they was a playoff team last year.
Yeah, I thought I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never been more happy to watch a team lose by 3. Cause boy, they came in here the first year and won that ACC championship, boy.
Yeah, man. SMU's first year. Yep.
I would not hear the end of it.
Yeah, man.
The Miami jokes,
Clemson barely got him though. Clemson barely scraped him, bro.
man. The Miami jokes would have never end. The ACC jokes would have never end. Oh man! Not only that, they had so many former Canes. I could have seen some of the trolls coming. Them boys had to go to SMU their first ACC championship. Man, that's tough.
Yeah, that would have been bad, bro.
Which is crazy because knowing that coaching staff and how many players they actually recruited to Miami, you're still seeing Miami players hit the portal and go to SMU.
Right, because they want to play for Lashley.
Not only that, most of the coaching staff that he got, they real acquainted with him because they were recruiting him.
Yeah, they know the offense too.
Man, this leads to another question. Do y'all think that SMU could get TVD to New York? Do y'all think that SMU could make TVD look like a Heisman candidate quarterback? Because we all saw the hype. We all thought that, he was going to be more than what he was at Miami going into that last year he played. At one point, we damn near said he was going to win the Heisman. So, do y'all think he could go to SMU and make it to New York?
No, that's not going to happen, bro. I'm sorry. Not going to happen.
I'm telling you, Miami plays SMU this year. That's going to be must-watch TV.
What if y'all have to play us at SMU?
Well, we got SMU for sure. So, we're going to focus on them first.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Yeah, we do got to go to Dallas and play them. So, right now, Georgia is a hypothetical. They're a sure thing.
Yeah, I mean, we going to be in the playoffs. So, if y'all make it to the playoffs, y'all going to see us.
As long as y'all don't lose to Florida.
We're going to be there, bro.
Man, you don't want Florida to be real y'all season.
Nah, we're not worried about them. We're going to go 12-0, bro. I'm not worried about Florida.
12-0, huh?
Yep.
All right. 12-0, you say.
I mean, I'm 100% on my predictions, right?
You might have a point. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, man. Remember you made that video? Like, man, Sarge said they was gonna go 15-0. That's exactly what they did.
One thing I'm always right about though. The Alabama losses. I always get that one right. I always predict y'all to lose to Alabama. And for some odd reason, y'all always come through with that one. OG in the building. What's going on, OG? So, I see a question on Twitter. I got Twitter open on another screen right now. And I see an interesting question. I kind of want to ask you guys that too. Who's going to be Miami's X Factor this year? Who do you think going to be our X Factor player this year? Y'all let me know in the chat. Who's going to be that X Factor player for Miami this season? I see some people saying Mark Fletcher that he's gonna be the key to us winning as long as he can stay healthy. I can see that. I can agree with that because we definitely gonna run the ball a lot. Now, if Carson Beck start lighting it up, you know, that might change. But for right now, I think I'll go with Mark Fletcher also. But if they start lighting it up, I would expect like Chris said, JoJo. I'd expect JoJo, have a good year. Let's see what some of the comments was on that one. What names they throwing out there? Obviously, you're gonna have JoJo and Mark Fletcher. Someone saying Lofton.
Hey, you think y'all toughest game is gonna be Notre Dame and SMU?
Possibly Notre Dame, SMU. Right now, Florida got a lot of hype, but I think Florida's overrated.
Yeah, all that hype's gonna die down after like a month.
Yeah, I think they highly overrated. So we'll see that. I just want to see our defense though. Before I start saying we're gonna terrorize people and all that, I just want to see our defense.
I know Kirby gonna be out for blood. I know this.
Some saying that Ruben Bain gonna be back to that Ruben Bain that we knew season before last. They throwing out Ruben Bain up in there. A lot of people don't act like they forgot about Ruben. Yeah, but Ruben Bain, the name they throwing out there.
Bands will make you dance, yeah, man.
And then of course we got the fans that going over the top a little bit. They talking about Luke Nickel. That's our freshman quarterback this year.
Oh, okay.
So obviously something must be wrong in some of these guys' heads. Something must gonna go wrong with Carson Beck for Luke Nickel name to be even in there.
That's funny, bro.
Some saying Beck, it needs to be Beck. Let me see. Any other different names they throwing in there? Wesley Bassett. A lot of people been, they've been down on Wesley this year. They've been down on him.
That's funny, bro.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to see this defense, though, to be honest with you. Obviously, having a new defensive coordinator can't be no worse than what, Guidry did last year.
Yeah, I mean, we had our worst season in 5 years. So this year, at least 13 wins. At least.
Oh, they saying Georgia Tech returned 70% both offense and defense.
Yeah, Georgia Tech got a lot of folks coming back.
Oh, Georgia, y'all in trouble.
I know. We heard. We've been hearing that for the last 10 years.
I'm just saying, dog. They went toe to toe with y'all now.
Yeah, we still got the win, bro.
I don't know. Georgia Tech made a. What it was 8 overtimes y'all went with them, and they got 70% of that coming back. I don't know, Georgia. They might give y'all a little run this year.
Hey, T2Y, the last time they beat us, Obama was the president. Let that sink in.
Man. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, most people say Carson Beck, JoJo, Mark. Inez Cooper. And, okay. So they're saying offensive lineman. Some of them even throwing in some freshmen, Malachi Tony. Man. So Wesley Bassett, they saying he got to step it up. Jordan Lyles' name getting thrown in there too. He's gonna be running back number 2. Mark Fletcher will be our number 1 guy. He'll be number 2. Well, in my opinion. As long as they both can stay healthy, I think we'll have a 1-2 punch. And I believe they're gonna have some package for Lofton too. But that boy he can play running back too. He one of them tight ends that's Well, he to me an athlete, but
Yeah, he's super athletic.
yeah. But the offensive line, I ain't worried about it.
I'm telling you, man, Kirby out for blood, dog. I'm not worried about any of Georgia's teams, bro. Kirby is out for blood this year, bro.
What I really want to see the most, I want to see Mesidor and I want to see Ruben Bain. I want to see them be very destructive this year.
Yeah,
I want to
cause
see
havoc. Yeah,
them cause straight havoc. Go straight crazy on them.
bro. We got some athletic freaks on defense, bro. I just don't know how they gonna play.
OG Kane, what's going on?
Man, nothing. I just want to stop in and tell everybody Happy New Year. And what I mean by that is happy football season coming up. More the words of Sarge. We're going 12-0. I just want everybody to know that we're going 12-0. So I said it first, along with some other folk. I'm gonna get back in the chat, listen to the show, cut these big head boys hair.
What up, OG? What's going on, man?
Man, I don't know it, Sarge. I don't know it. I be dropping in on some of the other lives you be on and be hollering at you, but I don't think you be seeing it, but I be hollering at you.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I be like, what up, Sarge? But anyway, hey, man, shout out to everybody in the chat. We're going 12-0. I'm back in the chat. I'll be listening while I cut these boys' hair. I'm out.
All right, OG.
12-0. Man, if
OG
OG
said 12-0. OG sound like me, bro.
OG say we going 12-0, we going 12-0. That's it.
That's it. That's it.
I'm convinced. We going 12-0. We ain't taking that back. 12-0 until we lose a game, but we ain't. We going 12-0. That's it. I'm bought in. I'm bought in.
You bought in? You standing on business?
You know, we want Georgia.
Stop saying that, TTY.
We want Georgia.
TTY, stop saying that, bro. You remember what happened to Florida State, bro?
We ain't them. And we ain't something like them either.
Hey, if you in the chat, man, and you keep saying you want Georgia, man, you know, it get bad for you.
Man, ain't nobody scared of the Bulldogs. We ain't Texas. Man. See, I would believe that, Georgia was going to do a thing or two this year, but they ain't got no lawsuits coming their way. We got lawsuits coming our way. Wisconsin is suing us, so you already know the Canes back. When you got schools saying we tampering and they trying to sue us, them Canes back.
Bro, I gotta find that live, man. With all them dudes of Florida State was on the panel talking about we want Georgia, bro. I gotta find it.
Man, we going 12-0, man. We want Georgia. New strength and conditioning coach. Man, the stuff I heard about the exiting of Aaron Fields, that's tough.
Your boy Swayze at Colorado now, man. Y'all old strength and conditioning coach.
Hey, shout out to him. Good luck over there. We got that guy.
Yeah, they said his strength and conditioning program was the reason why y'all was putting all them players in the pros.
I think he contributed.
Yeah, definitely.
But it is what it is, man. I don't heard a lot of rumors about this Aaron Fields leaving.
Oh,
I heard some rumors and then I heard what really happened. But it be like that sometimes, man. Sometimes two bulls can't, chill in the same pen now. However they say that whole saying. Sometimes, you want to do this or you want to do that. And the guy, might not want to go in that direction. But you can't be bumping heads, You know how it go. Oh man, somebody said they thought the alligator got me in the swamp. That's tough.
That's hilarious, bro.
There were no alligators in the swamp when we lived.
Y'all drain the swamp.
We put all of them on the grill. I think it was what 85 gators we grilled that day. And then yeah, they had about 85 players on scholarship.
Yeah, 85 gator tails.
85 gator nuggets.
Wow.
Listen, Gator fans, public service announcement. 41-17 happened. Stop telling people it didn't happen.
It happened in your stadium, inside your own stadium, too.
I know y'all want to erase it from memory, but it happened. It happened. Every Miami fan, every single Miami fan knows that Tom Petty song now. They even sing along.
Yeah, they did, bro.
Baby, there ain't no easy way out. And I won't back down. Man, that's tough. We did y'all a solid favor in that game. We sent y'all home early. Y'all beat traffic. Y'all got home safely. Y'all ain't had to fight in the parking lot or nothing. Man, we did y'all a solid one, Gators. We ain't drag it out to the end. We just, straight knocked y'all out. Got the stadium all empty and ready to be clean before the game even got over. So we did y'all a solid. Yeah, man. Been gone for a minute. Slim, what's going on, Slim? Hey, Slim, OG just said we going 12-0, so you know it's official. You know it's official. Hey, wait, he said I disappeared when the dogs was going back to back. No, I didn't. I was right here. You know what, SEC, I'm disappointed in y'all. Y'all told me it mean more. And then for the past 2 seasons, I see we got 2 Big Ten champions. That's tough. How y'all let Michigan and then Ohio State at that take over? Y'all told me the SEC mean more. Y'all lied to me. Y'all always lying to me, man. Why y'all always lying to me? Man. Let me put the link back in the chat. But y'all heard it here first, man. OG said we going 12-0. And if OG said we going 12-0, we going 12-0. I know a lot of you fans of these other teams out there probably listening, writing it down, booking it. Y'all probably don't screen recorded it. Oh, these Miami fans saying they going 12-0. As soon as we lose the game, here y'all go. Gonna show up. Listen, but Gator fans, if we beat the brakes off of y'all, I don't care what I say. I don't care what I said. Y'all better not say nothing to me. Georgia Bulldog players need to take driving classes. Man, that's tough. Another one, speaking of driving, like this past offseason tragic incident, not even going to spend too much time talking about it because it's really something I really don't want to talk about. But the Darius Hayes situation, man, tragic. I don't know any updates on that. I don't know what exactly happened to be, speaking on it like that, but from what I heard, 2 kids died in the situation. Man, that's tough. That's tough. Slim, what's going on, Slim?
Oh, same shit, different day. What's going on, man?
Man, OG said we going 12-0, Slim. You buying it?
I got some drug tests sitting here. That man might need one.
Oh, snap. So if it ain't 12-0, what it is then?
Probably 10-2.
10-2. Okay, 10-2.
That's my guess, just running through the schedule right off the top of my head.
Respectable. So if we going 10-2, who we losing to?
One of them, I hate to do it. I really do. I hate to do it, but it's probably going to be Notre Dame first game.
Man, I thought you were about to say Florida.
No.
I was about to hit you with it, Slim.
You're lying. That's a fucking lie.
I would have to hit you with it.
No, I can't do that.
Hold on. Anybody in the chat think we're gonna lose to Florida this year? Let me see. Let me see if I gotta hand out some treatments tonight.
No, not with Sunbelt Billy as their coach. Like, here's the thing. DJ Lagway I actually think he's really talented, but I think Billy's holding that team back. And until he hires an OC, he's going to hold them back. But to be fair, I said the same thing about Miami when Mark Richt wouldn't give up play calling either.
Yeah, but I don't think at this point this season is it for Billy. So he didn't hire an offensive coordinator that he's going to like relinquish calling plays to. So I think this year is do or die for him. I think it's do or die for him. If he don't do good this year, he up out of there. He ain't gonna get the chance to hire an offensive coordinator he can trust.
I don't think he will. I think it's the problem. He's just one of them, like Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin won't do it. He won't give up play calling. Now, he doesn't need to because he seems to be the exception to the rule. But I still think it's holding Ole Miss back a little bit.
Lane Kiffin. Man, Lane Kiffin gonna cry this year again too.
Yeah, probably.
He gonna cry again when they don't make the playoffs. I think it moved to what, 14 teams?
Yeah, it goes to 14.
Yeah, might end up crying again.
Or it may be one more year of 12 and then it goes to 14. It's something like that.
Man. So Notre Dame, who else?
Virginia Tech's tough. Virginia Tech is tough.
They do got Drone coming back.
They do.
You ain't scared of SMU?
Not particularly, because most of the talent they got that transferred from Miami is all gone.
I mean, they did pick up Chris Johnson, Zion Nelson, and Tyler Van Dyke.
Well, Tyler Van Dyke's coming off that season-ending knee injury. So, and honestly, they have a solidified starter with Jennings at quarterback.
I thought Jennings left.
As far as I know, he didn't.
Hold on, I gotta check. I thought he left. Let me see. I thought he had left them. Transfer portal. I thought Jennings had left. SMU Mustangs. Yeah, they got Zion Nelson from us. And they got Chris Johnson.
I mean, Zion ain't played in, 3 years?
Oh, Jalen Knighton left. He's gone to West Virginia.
Yeah, I knew he left.
No, they might still do have him there. I don't see his name on here.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't hear anything about him leaving unless I had missed it. That's why I didn't understand Van Dyke transferring down there unless I know he's a graduate transfer. I mean, he may be going down there because he had success under Lashley's system, maybe getting ready to go into coaching.
They probably told him he got a fighting shot at winning that, that quarterback spot.
I mean, maybe. I mean, don't forget, he had his most successful season statistically under Lashley.
You're right about that. I mean, we all thought he was a Heisman candidate under Lashley. Had he stayed healthy.
Well, and I mean, I can't blame him too much. What, 3 quarterbacks got hurt that year behind that offensive line, so I really can't hold that against him.
Yeah, we had high hopes on that one. But shoot, it's going to be interesting to see Miami versus SMU, Tyler Van Dyke versus Carson Beck. Man, I think last year, had we played them and it would have been Tyler Van Dyke versus Cam Ward, that would have been a massacre.
Oh, yeah, that would have been ugly. But honestly, Carson Beck's one of the main reasons I don't think we're going to win that Notre Dame game, because with him being out in the spring, it all depends on how much work the guys put in this summer. And Carson Beck's first game back after an injury, it's just hard for me to predict. I'm not saying we can't win the game, but it's hard for me to predict a win there as much as I would like to.
I mean, it's respectable. If anybody predict us losing to Notre Dame, I ain't got much to say about it. I'm going to just have to watch the game play out. A lot of people saying they don't have a quarterback.
They don't. They're going to be Actually, I think they're going to be starting a true freshman.
So in that case, I'd give us the upper hand if Carson Beck is really legitly 100%.
Well, it depends on how much better that secondary gets. That was the whole problem this past season, was the back end of that defense.
You're right about that. Oh, Slim, you've been here, so you already know the anointment of Jake Garcia. So you already know. I don't know if you've seen, but he's gone to Michigan.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he's at Michigan now. So,
I mean, the way he was headed, I thought he was going the Tate Martell route and just going to retire from football.
At one point, I thought he was done with football too. It's going to be interesting to see if he could, go up there and win the position at quarterback. It'll be interesting to watch. Now, if he goes to Michigan and fall the hell out, then I'm going to be like, damn, I picked him to be the face of college football just for the wrong M.
Oh, man, I don't – with that who was that quarterback Michigan picked up? Underwood? I don't know if he's going to beat him out. That guy's good.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. That's going to be really tough right now.
But something I do think is going to help Carson Beck, and the reason I think we've got a chance, because as good as Notre Dame's defense is, Miami may have the best offensive line in the country this year.
Oh, don't tell that to Gator fans.
Well, it is what it is. I ain't saying it's going to be the best. We'll see how the season plays out. But I think preseason, without a doubt, they're a top 3 offensive line in the country. They should be.
Talking about what the hell Peanut got going on?
I ain't no telling.
The man say, I'm a quarter. I don't argue with pennies. What the hell is Peanut got going on? Who Peanut in here trying to argue with?
Man, I think his cheese done slid off his cracker.
Yeah, that's tough. Damn, Peanut. So, you see Wisconsin suing us, right?
I saw the only reason I knew anything about that is because I saw Coops live. I honestly, I haven't been able to keep up with it. I've been working so much.
So, oh man, if they say we cheating, I think we back.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest about it. Did they probably tamper with somebody? Yeah, but name me a team that hasn't. It's college football now. Deal with it.
Slim, we ain't cheating. We will never own up to no allegations. We are
Oh
not
hell no! Deny till you die. It is what it is.
we are not Al Golden. We ain't giving no ACC championship games and shit like that.
Well,
We
that
ain't
was
sitting down.
now. Hang on. That wasn't on Al Golden. That was on people above him trying to mitigate any problems down the road. I can't put that on him.
We ain't cheating. If Michigan can win a championship, goddamn it, we is not cheating.
Here's the thing with that whole Michigan argument. Whatever you want to say, Connor Stallions did. All that shit was out in 22, and he was fired. So he
See,
wasn't there in 23 when they won it.
see, on the way to 6, I like your spirit. He said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Hey, them's facts. Them's big facts.
Oh, stay away from football a little bit, but man, what is going on in hockey, man? The state of Florida is killing everything, and we're the hottest state in the country.
Man, how is it the state of Florida got more Stanley Cups in the last 30 years than the whole country of Canada?
Man, that's tough. 2 for Tampa and 2 for the Panthers. And they've played since 2020, I think, in all the Stanley Cups.
They have.
Man, that's tough. Anyway, back to this football. So I'm seeing that they got Notre Dame as a 2.5-point favorite going into the game right now.
I think that's reasonable. I mean, for everything Notre Dame is lacking on offense, they return a lot on that defense. And that defense is what carried them.
Man, I would love to see a 2017 kind of game. They just come in here, you know, they expected to win or be close, and we just smack them.
Oh, it'd be nice. I'd love it. And I mean, I noticed some folks getting mad about, game day not being there, but with it being a Sunday game, I get it.
I would love to see Carson Beck just have a coming out warm up against them. Just straight destroy them.
And it could happen. Like, here's the thing, and people have taken this as a hot take, and I think they don't quite understand what I'm saying. No, Carson Beck is not Cam Ward, but Carson Beck can have very similar numbers.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've watched so many highlights of this kid, man. When the going get tough, he takes off. He'll run the ball. He's not afraid to. A lot of drop passes, too, from Georgia. So a lot of those drop passes, if they were completion, Georgia probably end up winning the championship.
Well, and I've even had Georgia fans say this, and it's not really a hot take at all. What he has to work with as far as offensive line and wide receivers at Miami this year is better than anything he had to work with at Georgia. Probably running back room, too, because Georgia's running back room has kind of fell off over the last few years compared to what it usually is.
Yeah. I was talking to Sarge earlier about possibly playing Georgia in the playoffs if we could win the ACC.
I'd like to see it. I mean, that's going to be a nasty defense to go up against. I'm still not sure what their offense is going to look like. I mean, because they recruited well as far as wide receivers, and they brought in some good transfers as far as wide receivers. So their wide receiver room now is better than anything Carson Beck ever had to work with. But Gunnar Stockton is not the passer that Carson Beck is. Now, flip side of that, Carson Beck is not the runner that Gunnar Stockton is.
Right. He said all that talk about Beck like a dog at UGA. Now he's the Messiah. Listen, man, I'm on record. I went on record last year to tell you that he was an interception throwing machine. But I also didn't give him credit for all them damn drop passes, too.
And Georgia led the country in drop passes.
Exactly. I done seen so many videos, and I'm like, oh man, that was bad. Some of them, was like untested too.
And now here's where I'll make a comparison to Tyler Van Dyke. And I know you remember me saying this at the time. With all the drop passes Miami had, Tyler Van Dyke was trying to force shit in there, just trying to make something happen. And I think some of that was going on with Carson Beck with all the drop passes Georgia was dealing with. Now that doesn't excuse a lot of those turnovers, and I'm not going to. But all I heard about Cam Ward coming into Miami is, oh, he's a turnover machine, and he only had 7 on the year.
Yeah,
I'll take 40 touchdowns and 7 interceptions on the year every year out of my quarterback, and say, please, I'll have another.
Hey man, 40 touchdowns, that's a good ratio.
I'll take that every single year out of my quarterback with no complaints.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's a good ratio. So a couple of days ago, they put out little videos. You know how they do the workouts right now, the strength and conditioning. Y'all probably could check that out on Canes Football on Twitter.
Who did they hire as a strength and conditioning coach? I saw Aaron Feld left, but I didn't look. I never looked to see who they hired.
They hired Young. His first name is not coming off the top. Irvin Young.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into him. I'll be honest. I don't keep up strength and conditioning coaches like that. That is an impressive mustache to lose off the sidelines, though.
Yeah, well, this guy got a mega beard. He got a mega beard, and it does connect.
And we'll see what happens with them bringing in a new coordinator. That's something that, I've said multiple times on here. Every time it's happened, I always worry about what the defense is going to look like with a first-year coordinator, whether it's offense or defense.
Yeah. I ain't worried about the offense as much. A lot of, I've seen it a lot now. A lot of people are not hype on Shannon Dawson. But this season, I ain't really worried about the offense. Because if he can't get nothing going, I know we can run the ball.
Yeah, they've still got that. We've still got a hell of a running back room. I'm not particularly worried about the offense. I've never had really a problem with Shannon Dawson because he's kept it balanced, which I prefer. Now, of course, you're going to question a decision here or there. Should he have done this in that situation? But, I mean, it's one of those things. If it works, he's a fucking genius. If it doesn't work, oh, he's an idiot. It is what it is.
I don't know. I like Shannon Dawson. I like him. I think him being on board this year, especially this year, we got a new quarterback, obviously. The players that's already been here under his system, you get some continuity there. And they don't have to learn a whole new system with a new defensive coordinator in. So if the defense ain't clicking right away, at least the offense could hold the team together.
Yeah, I mean, it's all going to come down to how much can the back end of that defense improve. If the defense can improve enough, the offense can take a step back. I mean, okay, are you going to be mad if the offense averages 35 points a game? No, probably not. I mean, it's a little bit of a step back from last year, but it is what it is. As long as the defense improves enough to say they're only giving up 24, maybe 28.
Listen, at this point, just get to the ACC championship.
Yeah.
We're going to have some tough matchups. You know what? Let me pull up the schedule. We're going to have some tough matchups ahead of us. I know Virginia Tech is definitely going to be one.
Virginia Tech, Notre Dame. Florida's going to be tough because they kind of got on that heater towards the end of the year. As much as I love to shit on Florida State, I don't think they're going to go 2-10 again. As funny as that would be.
So 3-9. 3-9 would be great.
I mean, listen, I think Castellanos is a pretty good quarterback. I mean, you saw him against Florida State the year before. Castellanos can ball out, but I do think there's some character flaws there. He'll quit on his team. Shit, he did it at Boston College.
I don't think Florida State got the old line to protect him.
I don't think they do either. Now, there's talent there. They should have been way better than what they were. Listen, Florida State was more talented than us last year.
On paper.
On paper.
Not what I saw on the TV.
No, yeah, well.
Oh man. I thought after that first game, oh, you know what, little fluke. Georgia Tech got the best of them. You know, kick at the end kind of killed them. But then I watched the Memphis game and all the other ones, and I'm like, oh, they really trash. Then I just seen a clip from Hakeem Williams saying how they strength and conditioning sucked. So I'm like, damn, that's tough for him to leave there and end up at Colorado, which he dissed Travis Hunter for going to Colorado, for switching on Florida State. Remember, he was like, "Oh, I'm loyal. I ain't no Travis Hunter. I ain't switching."
Yeah.
Now the inevitable happened. Now you over there at Colorado. You should have went there from the beginning. You should have just did it when Deion asked you to. But man, that's crazy.
I didn't even know he left. That's tough.
Yeah, he dipped, man. When I saw it, I was like, ain't that Travis Hunter probably was scratching his head too. Like, man, this man tried to go to war with me on Twitter. We went back and forth. As soon as I'm going to the league, here he comes.
Right?
Man, that's tough. You came at the wrong time, though.
He'd come off better bringing his ass down to Miami.
Nah, but think about it. 2 years ago, he should have went to Colorado. He would have had a better career. He would have, because he didn't do nothing at Florida State.
He hadn't.
He should have saw the writing on the walls like all the other players that left.
Is that the only 5-star that Mike Norvell's signed since he was there?
That I know of. They had Sam, that one safety that basically quit, was on the sideline pouting too. Yeah, he ended up leaving them and going to Texas A&M. Damn, what's the kid? Okay. I can't remember his last name. But it was a dude named Sam.
And listen, I wasn't even going to knock them for losing to Georgia Tech because I said it. I said it when Brent Key got there. That team's going to be tougher with Brent Key as their head coach.
Man, I remember when Brent Key said about Florida State, all you got to do is just run the ball. And then he did the same shit on us. I was mad as hell.
I mean, it really wasn't a lie, though. That's mostly what we did against Florida State was run the ball.
Cam Ward even had a touchdown. He caught a touchdown. That's tough. So some of the times for the games has already came out too.
Oh, have they?
So by the fifth game, we have done played pretty much all our opponents in the state of Florida. So obviously the 31st we got Notre Dame. That's going to be prime time on ABC, ESPN. ESPN Plus. That is 7:30. That's a Sunday game. Then we play Bethune-Cookman. That's going to be on ACC Network, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's another night game. Then we got a day game, 4:30 kickoff. That's going to be on the CW. I think I actually like that we're playing on the CW instead of like being on just the ACC Network.
Man, listen, as long as it's on a channel I got, I don't care if it's on the Hallmark Network.
Yeah, because even if you have an antenna, you can get the CW. So I love that. Florida, like our first 4 games is at home.
Dude, we don't leave the state of Florida until the month of November,
which is terrible in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. And they really screwed us with those bye weeks. Just Florida State sandwiched in between 2 bye weeks. I don't like it. We got hosed on that one.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Okay. So why y'all against being in Florida this year?
Huh?
Why y'all against being in Florida this year? Are y'all against that?
What do you mean?
Like we don't leave. Like he just said, we don't leave the Florida until the month of November.
Because
it felt like y'all
be cold as hell.
I'm not necessarily worried about that, but I would like to get some road games earlier in the season because they seem to do better at home. I mean, they went undefeated at home last year.
Think about this.
Yeah.
We go to Pittsburgh in November. The end of November.
Yeah.
Now, see, I don't buy into them cold weather games. They've been playing cold weather games forever. I ain't never bought into that.
Yeah, but it's still something to think about.
It is. I'm just saying I would rather have the road games a little more spread out.
Nah, but the reason I say that though, think about it. You go at Virginia Tech, at Pitt, the last 2 games of the season.
The thing is, Carson plays better in the cold. He actually plays better in the cold. I think that'll be on
He would know. He would know.
When we went up to Tennessee, it was freezing in November last year. He all his outdoor games in the cold, he actually won.
Speaking of which, that's another reason I think we'll win the Florida game because last time I checked, Carson Beck is undefeated against the Gators.
Yeah, he from Jacksonville.
Thank you.
Against Florida State.
You for saying that. Oh yeah,
he definitely undefeated for Florida State.
Oh, and just as a matter of fact, too, just one of them nice little nuggets that makes me think that we could win that Notre Dame game. Notre Dame has not won a game in the city of Miami since 1984.
Oh, yeah.
84, 85, something like that. And that was an Orange Bowl against somebody else. That was the last time they won in the city of Miami.
And the last time we played them, we swept them boys up and down that field. That's the last time I remember.
Yeah, but there ain't nobody on either sideline that was there when that happened.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. The only person on Notre Dame's team that I'm probably would be like looking at and being like, hey, if we don't stop him, he can be a problem, is their running back.
Yeah, well, they're going to lean on the ground game again this year like they did last year. But I do think that plays into the strength of our defense. Even what our defense last year. Only one team had over 110 yards rushing against us, and that was Georgia Tech.
So Carson's he's averaging like 30 points per game when it's cold.
There you go.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm one of the Miami Hurricane fans that I feel like with Cam Ward, I think Cam Ward opened up a door for us, man. And Carson Bent, man, I feel like he's gonna be good too, man. I'm not saying
receivers just catch the ball, y'all will be 12-0. I'm telling you. If your receivers just catch the ball, you'll be good.
Well, listen, I've never done it, and I'll never pick any team to go undefeated just because it's so hard to do it. Ask Florida; they ain't never done it.
Oh, yeah.
Carson Beck was
Hey,
part of that. He was part of that 3-year span where we went 12-0 for 3 straight years, bro. He know how to win, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to say this. Going into last year, man. Well, the Cam Ward in the beginning of it, I ain't think that we was gonna win as much games as we did, man. But we did. And this year, man, I'm gonna be real with you. I got this feeling, bro. It's like our team changed, bro. Our
Bro,
team
Well,
changed,
when we was 12 and
and
0
it's
and
it's
21.
listen, I don't disagree with you, but this is a fact of college football. It's easier to get from 7 wins to 10 wins than it is from 10 to 12.
okay.
You
But
get
I
what I'm
think,
saying?
yeah, I get what you're saying. I agree with you on that. But I don't know, man. Just something feel different. Something feel different, man.
When we
I
was
can't
12
really
and 0,
explain. Just
when we
something
was
feel
12 and
different,
0 and
man.
21, Carson was on the roster. When we was 12 and 0 and 22, Carson was on the roster. When we was 12 and 0 and 23, Carson was on the roster.
Yeah.
He know how to win games, bro.
Sound like he gonna
I
be.
mean, I'm not gonna. Oh no, T2, you can talk.
It sound like he gonna be 12-0 in 2025.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Just catch the ball. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. I mean, we got a Georgia fan here. Do you think that it's a hot take to say that Miami's probably got better receivers than anything Carson Beck had to work with while he was there?
I think it's about the same, but our guys just could not catch. Like y'all don't have a Arian Smith who ran a 10.1 for 100-meter. You know what I'm saying? Like you got talent and you got receivers that can make plays. It's just they kind of unproven right now. But like I said, if you can get open and catch the ball, he will get you the ball.
Oh, now I agree that they're unproven, most definitely. I
Yeah,
mean,
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
I do not, and this is what got me about the transfer
Well,
portal this year.
except for one, man.
Who?
Because he, even though he was hurt on the other team, but CJ Daniels is proven
Okay, CJ
if he's
Daniels,
healthy.
but
If he's healthy.
okay, but he's not proven in a Miami uniform.
right. He
Yeah,
hasn't
you're right.
stepped
You're
up and
right.
played
You're right.
well yet. Yeah.
I
Um,
just know I'm just talking about,
right, I get what you're saying, but that's what gets me about the transfer portal this year. Like, there were some guys transferring, and Isaiah Horton's one of them. Just didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Like,
yeah, that
you would
didn't
have
either.
been Isaiah Horton probably would have been wide receiver 1 this year at Miami, but you're going to be the
Definitely.
3rd or 4th option at Alabama for a few more dollars. Yeah, but I mean, he's not the only one. Like Malik Murphy leaving Duke after a 9-3, 10-3 season, that didn't make a
Yeah, he
whole lot of
tripping.
sense to me.
Noah Thomas and
Yeah,
Zachariah Branch. Noah Thomas and Zachariah Branch gonna be a problem, bro. They're gonna be a problem.
I'm I'm gonna be real with you, Sarge. I'm mad that y'all got Zach Robb.
Bro, they're gonna be a problem, bro. I'm telling you, they're gonna be a problem.
Yeah, but
But
even Sarge, Gunner is not the passer that Carson is. He's a much better
Nah,
runner.
he's not the passer. He's got a strong arm, but he's not as accurate. You know what I'm saying? As Carson
Yeah,
was, but his arm is just as strong. And then he
but he
can
is a
get
better
out of
runner
pressure.
though.
Yeah, he can get out of pressure. He reminds me of Stetson. He reminds me a lot of Stetson, just not as fast.
Now, don't get me wrong, Carson is mobile. Like, he got away from pressure in that Tennessee game a lot.
Sarge, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Oh,
So Gunner, he probably runs about a 4.7, maybe 4.8. Stetson jogged the 4.5. Like he didn't sprint at all, and he ran a 4.5. Stetson was fast, bro. A lot of people don't realize how fast that dude was. Like, I think if Stetson really sprinted, I think he'd be like 4.42, maybe 4.4, 4.44. That dude was fast, bro. He could roll.
Hey,
I saw him break for like a 78-yard touchdown on Auburn, man. Straight up the middle, hit the sideline, couldn't nobody catch him.
hey, T2, I see you got the schedule up. It look a lot of wins to me.
I see a lot of wins too.
I mean, it should
Like a
be.
lot of wins.
That's what I'm
It should
saying,
be.
man.
A lot of wins to me, bro.
It's
Man,
10
I don't
plus.
care.
It's 10 plus wins if you catch the ball. It's 10 wins if you catch the ball. At
Well, and I
least.
said that. I said 10-2.
So it looked like they threw some rankings on them too. But they got Notre Dame on the schedule here, but they got them ranked at 7. They got Florida ranked at 19.
Oh, yeah.
They got Louisville 22.
Yeah, them rankings gonna change.
SMU.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah,
change.
definitely.
I mean, you have to figure we had a preseason top 10 on our schedule with Florida State, but by the time we played them, they ain't even have a rank next to their name.
Bro, Josh Pate had us ranked number 9th, bro. 9th. You know, when we 12-0, bro, I'm gonna cuss him out on his page. He probably blocked me, dog, because I'm gonna go crazy.
What you say, y'all gonna be 12-0?
Yes.
Stop the cap.
I can say the same thing about y'all, T2I.
Hey, I'm not saying 12-0. Don't put me in that shit.
Nah, T2I said.
Hey, this year,
Hold on, let me
this year I'm saying 11-1.
He's saying stop the cap, but when I said Kobe Young going to Miami, what they say? They said stop the cap then, right? When I said Kobe
Hey, how
Young
did that work
going to
out?
Georgia,
I want to be real with you. How did that work out, though?
bro, Kobe bought the ball this year, bro. He's starting.
Man, we heard that last year, and what did he do?
Yeah, he got in trouble. So what? He got in trouble. He bought the ball this year.
Kobe Young pissed me off when he well, sorry.
My prediction was
Kobe Young
right,
pissed
right?
me off.
What did I tell y'all? I
when he
told y'all
left.
he was coming to Georgia.
Sarge, I see.
Then I said 15-0. I said 15-0. Y'all said stop the cap. Then what happened? We went 15-0.
Sarge, I see 4 potential losses on y'all schedule right now.
Bro, I mean, that's what they said when we went 15-0.
I see Texas. Even though
Oh,
y'all beat
come
them
on,
last year both times, they still a threat.
they're gonna die in Athens, bro.
I mean, listen, Sarge, be real about it. Y'all could lose that game. That's a potential loss.
Slim, we're not gonna lose any home games. We ain't lost a home game in 4 years.
Ole
5
Miss
years.
potential loss.
I know. I hear this every year, T2Y. Every year you go over Georgia
It's
State.
gonna be a loss. I'm saying,
No, it's not, bro.
I'm saying it now. The board gonna
Gumps ain't got nothing. Gumps ain't got nothing for us, though. They coming off a 9-4 season.
Is gonna get a signature win against Kirby.
Not
I ain't gonna lie. I had y'all picked to win that game big. You cost me. That's some bullshit.
Hey, we was down 30-3, bro, and came back.
Hey, I'll give you props on that. But you didn't come back all the way so I could win my fucking money.
Man, I see 4 potential losses at Tennessee. They could lose that. Even Tennessee really ain't got the quarterback, but still.
I don't agree with that, Tennessee. I think old Rocky Flop is in for a rough season.
Hey, Slim, I'm gonna use the Gump excuse, man. We had 2 wide receivers hurt. That's why we didn't.
Yeah, he had 2.
But I'm going definitely on that Alabama loss.
I mean, we could put a wager on T2R. You know what's gonna happen when they come to Athens. I done already paid the referees off, man.
I mean, that's fair though, because Alabama, whether it's Nick Saban or Kalen DeBoer, has kind of been Kirby's kryptonite.
Bro, it wasn't in 2021, bro. It wasn't in Indianapolis.
Well, I mean, okay, but you're 1-5 against them.
Yeah, man, but we haven't played them in Athens yet.
I don't think y'all played them in Athens in like 15 years.
Exactly.
Something like that.
When you're in between them hedges, it's different.
They're gonna be in Athens this year. They about to paint that thing crimson.
Mm, that's tough.
The crowd gonna be rolling tide.
What?
Every time I pick Alabama to beat Georgia, they done it.
Hey, T2Y, last time we lost at Athens, you didn't see no Teslas on the road.
Man, that's tough.
That's a lie. I saw Teslas on the road last time y'all lost to Athens.
No, when you saw Teslas on the road before 2019?
Yep.
When?
In 2019 and
Okay,
2018.
that's what I'm talking about. Exactly.
So it was before. Hey, I saw Tesla on the road in February. Y'all
Okay,
lost
so
in
you
what
seen
was that?
one Tesla on the road.
September or October.
Yeah,
Now,
So
now, if you had said Cybertruck, yeah, you'd have been right.
okay. So how many Teslas did you see on the road? One, right?
Oh no, I saw more than one.
Hey,
Okay, now how many
hey,
compared to
Sarge.
how many you see now?
I really don't see that many, just about as many as I saw before. They ain't big around here where I live.
Hey, Sarge.
What's up, bro?
Hey, man, listen. I understand what you talking about, but you better watch out for that old Miss game, bro.
I'm not worried about Ole Miss. Last time they came to Athens,
Hey,
52-17, bro. 52
I
to
understand, bro, but
17.
you better watch out for that old Miss game, bro.
52-17, man. They're not winning in Athens, bro. With Jackson
Cause
Dart.
old Miss.
52-17.
Hey, but
with
I'm just saying. Like, besides you saying that they win, being a fan and all that other stuff, like just like think about it. Like, you don't think Ole Miss would be a problem for y'all?
No, bro. Not when they come to Athens, bro. Maybe in Atlanta, maybe somewhere else, but not Athens.
Who's on Ole Miss team that like really scare you?
Nobody.
I mean, who did Jackson Dart scare before he was under Lane Kiffin? Nobody.
Hey, shout out to Jackson Dart, man. That's my guy.
And y'all don't think he was a decent? Y'all don't think that he was a decent quarterback, man? Though,
bro. He was a game manager, bro.
I don't know if I'd call Jackson Dart a game manager.
Bro, it's not like he got beat by Florida, man.
Okay.
He was a game manager, man.
Yeah, I think Jackson Dart a better quarterback than Shador.
Nah, I don't think so, bro.
Yeah, I think
I did. I'm not be real with you. I do.
Apparently, the NFL scouts think so.
Hey, I do. Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. I always thought Jackson Dart was better.
I mean, I don't know who's better.
Shador good, bro.
Shador is mid, but like Jackson Dart is like.
I mean, I think Shador's better than some of the people that were just talking shit on him were saying. Like, I think Shador's a good quarterback. But the whole shit with the draft, they don't want the fucking clown show that comes along with Shador. I mean, hell, Deion practically told Deion basically got in front of a camera and told 30 NFL teams not to draft Shador because he wasn't going there.
Slim.
And 32 of them decided to say, fuck it.
Yeah, he had a 4th round grade. After that BUI game, he had a 4th round grade.
I never looked at his grade.
Yeah, look up his PFF grade.
Them 32 teams heard Deion and said, all right, say less.
Yeah, man. And then that one kid that transferred, he on Twitter talking about my son top 5. What's your son doing? Yeah, your son wasn't top 5 at all.
I'm gonna just be real with y'all. When that situation happened and I watched the draft, I was laughing the whole time.
Bro,
I wasn't surprised.
It was like crazy. I was laughing the whole time.
Just somebody in the chat, just Google Deion Sanders, my son top 5. He making fun of a player that left Colorado and went to another school, and Shador act like he didn't know who he was, and then Deion, oh, my son top 5. What your son doing? They done rented out the tent. They done got all the food and drinks and party. They set up all the TVs and everything. They done did all that stuff.
They was going round 1.
Man, he didn't even go.
Since I ain't get to say it when I joined, but shout out Cam Ward round 1.
That's
Pick
why I
one.
told T2Y, man. If Carson win the ACC, y'all might have 2 back-to-back number ones.
Oh, I heard Restrepo getting reps with the first team. Oh,
The Titans
Yeah,
stole
hey,
him.
hey.
And
Yeah,
here's
I'm
what
gonna be
here's what
watching
I
out for
couldn't
the
figure.
Titans this year.
Here's what I couldn't figure out. All these Florida fans on Twitter talking shit about Restrepo's 40 time at the combine.
And he
Okay,
killed them.
let
Yeah,
let's just say this man does run a 4.8 all the time. Fine, that
no,
motherfucker
he was
running a
hurt.
4.8
He was
getting
hurt
wide.
though.
I know he was, but I'm saying just for the sake of
Yeah,
argument, say he does run a 4.8 all the time. Fine, that 4.8 motherfucker was running wide open on your defense.
Wide open.
yeah, yeah.
And,
Every
hey,
time he touched the
juked it.
ball, bro. Every time he
Hey,
touched.
he juked that corner so fucking hard he took that man's ACL to the end zone with him.
Yeah, that Lad McConkey
Exactly.
did the same thing, bro.
Oh boy, hey Restrepo, man, I'm gonna miss that boy. I'm
Hey,
gonna
that
miss
boy
Restrepo.
Lad,
I'm gonna miss Jacoby George.
nah, Jacoby George kind of surprised me with his run time. I thought he was
Yeah.
faster than that.
Hey,
Lad,
but Jacoby George on the field, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Jacoby George on the field, he was something to watch, man. Every time the ball was getting thrown his way, I knew that he was going. I was confident with Jacoby George, man. When he playing, I know that when you got him, Restrepo, and it don't matter who else on the I'm gonna be real with you. To me, it didn't matter who else was on the third wide receiver. Jacoby and Restrepo, them boys made everything happen, man, on that field.
I'm
bro,
still
Lad
But see,
and Brock was balling that shit.
people spend too much time. Like, I get 40 time is a measurable, something that we can compare and everybody can look at. But here's the thing. Wasn't nobody gonna catch Devin Hester on a football field, and that man didn't run the fastest 40 time ever.
Or
There's a
Jerry Rice.
difference
Jerry Rice ran
between
4.7. Yeah, Jerry Rice ran 4.7.
exactly. There is a difference between how
Right?
fast you can run in shorts and a t-shirt in the underwear Olympics and how fast you can run and what you can do with pads and cleats on. Those are two very
Hey,
different things.
this what I say right here, man. You know how they say it don't matter about the speed, man. What they say, it's like it's people that can play it's people that can play football. Like, what did they say, man? It's like people that can play football.
There's speed
Like, I
and there's
don't
football
know.
speed.
man.
Yeah, like no, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's people that can play football and there's football players.
Man, say what y'all
That's
want.
what
That
it's two different.
that 40 time had me scratching my head, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. I watched that
Yeah.
shit like he was
Hey,
running in slow motion.
yeah.
Now,
I ain't gonna lie, man.
speaking
I
of the
just felt like
draft, my bad. Go ahead,
no. You go. I ain't had really nothing to say.
man. Hey, speaking of the draft, what the hell is Tampa Bay doing drafting that fucking 400-pound lineman from Florida? What
They're
the
gonna
hell
try
are
to
they
get him to
doing?
lose 60. He done already lost 27 pounds. They're gonna try to get him to lose 60 pounds. They said that's the goal.
I was just about to say that they might get him in shape.
Nah, he has been losing weight though. I've seen updates on him. He's lost a lot of weight there.
Yeah, he done lost 30 pounds
Hey.
already. The goal is 60.
So the basics.
Hey, and speaking,
What you're telling me is that Florida's strength and conditioning is trash.
Yes.
Sounds like it.
Yes.
ooh,
No, but I ain't gonna lie. As soon as I said that, though, as soon as I said it, I saw recent update pictures of Kamani. I don't know if y'all see.
what he look like? I ain't seen him.
Oh man, I gotta pull up that photo. It's a huge
Hey,
transfer.
while you pull up that, I'm gonna just say this, man. Tampa, since y'all talking about Tampa Bay, Shiloh Sanders. Since we talking about the Sanders, Shiloh Sanders, bro, I think he gonna be good, bro.
Kamani is jacked right now. Florida.
He might be jacked, but can he cover somebody? Because he was trash at Colorado.
He was bad.
I mean, he was garbage.
Yeah, I don't know. Right now, he looking jacked.
Bro, everybody is jacked out there. Can you cover somebody, bro?
Right?
I was like, whoa.
There's a
Colorado.
whole football team of jack motherfuckers, but can you
Yeah,
cover
that's what I'm
somebody?
saying.
I'm just saying though, it's impressive what they strength and condition has done for him.
Hey, I'm glad he's doing better, bro. But still, man, can you
If
cover?
you saw him
Yeah.
before, he looked like a twig.
I mean, listen, I hope he does great. You know, he didn't end up coming here. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some. I'm glad he's finally got his head on straight because, I mean, he obviously wasn't seeing the field of Colorado for a reason.
He lost his damn mind in Colorado.
Check
I mean,
out
I
the
know
screen.
what it, now, and I don't agree with Dion handling it the way he did. I get he was asked a specific question. Me personally, I don't think you just air out somebody's dirty laundry like that. But I mean, it is what it is.
If you look at the screen, man, that's a huge transformation.
Yeah, but can you cover though? I mean, you could be 3% body fat when you line up against a receiver. Can you cover him? That's the biggest question.
And can you cover him for 40 snaps?
Exactly.
Listen, I don't
I
know if
don't
he
care how strong
can
you are, bro.
do none of that right now. I'm just talking about the transformation.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a transfer. I mean, anybody that's skinny that start lifting weights, they're gonna look bigger, obviously, because
Nah,
they start eating.
he didn't just look bigger. He is bigger. If you look at him versus what he was when he first came there, dude kind of when he first came to Florida, he can kind of remind me of Cyrus Mouse that was here that couldn't put on weight. And
Oh yeah. God, you reaching way back for that one.
yeah, so if
I forgot
Florida,
about Cyrus Moss.
I got to give Florida some kind of credit for this, man, because what I saw Kamani versus now, that's a huge transformation.
I
What is
mean,
he
you
doing
can't
in
give
practice? Is
you
he
can't give
getting
Florida
interceptions?
all the
What's going
credit.
on?
I mean, Colorado got to get some of that credit because he was there for a year.
Yeah, but he didn't do nothing there. He looked at the same like high school at Colorado.
Because he skipped workouts. He hid in the bathroom during the workouts.
He said he hit the
He
bathroom.
was hiding in the bathroom.
It's true. Look it up. Look it up.
Oh man, that's
He
tough.
skipped workouts. He would disappear when it's time to work out.
That man said, "I got diarrhea. I can't get off the toilet."
Damn, not skipping leg day. That's tough. Well, Florida must got a tab on him, boy, because he putting in.
I wish I had skipped leg day the other day. My shit's killing me.
I want to see him cover somebody. I want to see him tackle. I don't care about that weight room stuff.
What
I
if
want to
Florida?
be real with you. I ain't even worried about Florida this year.
What did they do for their spring game? Because they ain't put out a lot of information from it.
They played dodgeball.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, that trend in college football is really bumming me out. Like the spring games is for the fans. And I mean, you're basically saying we don't give a fuck about the fans.
Transfer portal done messed everything up, man.
Man. So Florida, man, I ain't gonna lie, these past couple of days, they've been on a roll with their little recruiting stuff. They finally getting some commitments.
Oh
in.
man,
They got a 5-star.
hey, that's
One 5-star.
No, they don't. They ain't got no
hey, that's
five.
what I was thinking about.
Now they got
Hey,
an edge
what about
rusher
that?
that's a 5-star.
Who?
They signed an edge rusher that's a 5-star.
I ain't see that.
Yeah, you can look it up, bro.
I ain't see that on none of these platforms.
Yeah, look it up, man. They signed an edge rusher that's a 5-star.
Out the portal?
Nope.
Out of
Out of high school, yeah.
I ain't get that memo. What's his name?
I can double check it, man, but they just signed him like 3 days ago. That's why all the little Florida fans is all happy saying Billy Napier on fire with recruiting and all that stuff.
You talking about McCoy?
I don't know what his name is, but he's a 5-star edge rusher. They just signed him. Well, he just committed.
I don't know who you talking about, but I ain't get that memo. Hold on. Let me,
You know what a commitment in June means? Not a motherfucking thing.
Yeah,
And
oh,
that
you can
includes every
Google it.
commitment Miami got. It don't mean a motherfucking thing in June.
You can Google it, man. They got a 5-star edge rusher to commit. That's why they said Napier's on fire with recruiting and all this other happy horse shit.
Hey
man.
man, what did I hear this time last year? Oh, we number 3, we number 2, we number
Yeah,
4, or whatever the fuck they
yeah,
was.
yeah.
Listen, as long as we stay above them, we coolin'. As soon as they get above us, then we'll flip the narrative.
Hey, let them get above us. That's all right. They could be above us all they want to be in June. I don't give a shit.
It's crazy though. Ain't worrying about Florida. Ain't worrying about Florida State. Man, that's good. That's
Nope.
a good feeling. That's a good feeling.
Oh,
Hey, what do y'all feel about the new NIL thing?
what
What
new NIL thing?
They said something about like they gonna have more restrictions on it now. There's gonna be a certain amount of money that you will be able to give out to players
didn't
or something like that.
they say Nick Saban was gonna be the head of that?
No, see, until that court case is settled in California, which it still fucking isn't. How I don't know, but whatever. NCAA can't even legally make rules about NIL. But no, what's going into effect this year is that whole revenue sharing program with the TV deals, which I'll be honest, I don't really care whether you agree with my opinion or not. They shouldn't be revenue sharing a damn thing with any of these players.
Trenton Henderson is the 5-star they got a commitment from edge rusher.
I didn't get that memo.
Yeah, he was supposed to. I think he was committed to USC at first, but then he flipped to Florida. Trenton Henderson. Shout out to the Lizards, man. Y'all got a 5-star.
Man, so 5-star wide receiver Trenton Keys was talking to quarterback Bo Bentley committed to Oklahoma.
Yeah, yeah.
I
They're trying
guess
to get that 20K.
I guess he wanted them. He wanted them over at LSU. He wanted them over there at LSU. So that might be foretelling that he gonna stick with LSU. But who knows? Recruitment ain't over.
You know, you get 20K for a commitment, so you're trying to get that 20K.
Wait, ain't that at Florida or Florida State?
It's everywhere. They giving these recruits 20K a month to stay recruited, to stay committed.
Hold on, that player you said he a 5-star on what metrics? On what site?
5-star recruit Trenton Henderson to commit to Florida Gators over USC 2 days ago. 5-star edge rusher Trenton Henderson.
On which site is he a 5-star?
I don't know. This is just what I saw.
Cause he
It's
ain't
what
no
I saw.
no 5-star on 247 Sports or any other one that I've seen.
I don't know. It's on MSN. I mean, it's on the major news network. 5-star edge rusher Trent Henderson is one of the top defensive recruits in the 26 class. The 6'4", 225-pound standout from Pensacola Catholic High School named Florida Gators his team to beat.
Oh, so he ain't committed yet.
No, he committed 2 days ago. He already did.
Well, I ain't get that memo. They ain't posted it yet, so
Yeah.
Oh well. It ain't news until it's broken, I guess.
Yep, yep.
So Alabama versus Florida State. Any score predictions?
38-6.
What you got, Kane?
Oh no. Look like 42-14.
Yeah, I got it 41-17. I got Florida State getting whooped. Straight embarrassed.
That new quarterback gonna be running for his life. What's his name? Castellanos.
What if they beat Alabama though?
Oh, if they beat Alabama, we definitely going 12-0.
If they beat Alabama, then that means Miami doing their thing too, bro.
Yeah, if they beat Alabama, then we going 12-0. We might win the Natty, bro.
Hold on now, Sarge. You can't be saying no we now, because this is we Hurricanes.
No, bro, it's Georgia. It's Georgia, bro.
The Natty, it ain't no we over here.
bro, I'm talking about my Bulldogs. If Florida State beat Alabama, bro, they gonna die when they come to Athens, bro.
Hey, TTY, man, while you playing, bro, I feel like our secondary, even though we don't know, I think it's gonna be good.
I think they might be good too. I gotta see it.
Like, yeah, we gotta see it, but hey, I believe they're gonna be good, man.
I mean, they did get some key pieces up in there, so I think it'll be good.
With our linebacker core, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm really not stressing that. We got Basaint and Popo. To be honest with you, the defensive line, I'm not stressing that.
Fans ain't too high on Basaint right now.
Who?
A lot of Canes fans.
I don't know, man. I like Basaint. I think Basaint played good last year, man. He made a couple mistakes just like everybody else do. But I think he played good last year, man. He ain't play up to the standards that I think that he could have, but I think he gonna step it up this year. With our corners, right now, I'm gonna be real with you. There's only one corner I know that's gonna do his thing. That's Federico. You feel me? I believe Federico gonna come in and do his thing, and he came off a hot start as a freshman, man. Yeah, that boy looked like he knew what he was doing out there as a freshman. I believe our defense is gonna be straight. Man. I just got this fear. That's the only fear I got is we always get that thing where the defense start getting better and the offense start not looking that good. So we get the offense looking that good and the defense don't look good. We can't get both at the same time. Like that's the one thing I worry about.
I think my dog's gonna kill everybody.
Man. Hold on. So I got some reactions. I got some reactions on Twitter. Somebody shared talk about, so this is what they call a pure spray. I don't know who's worse, him or Drew, but they both cornballs. Another Florida fan hate my takes. That's great. 6-6, Florida fans. 6-6.
Other man, I ain't worried about it. Oh.
I just need DJ Lagway. If you're listening, bro, stay healthy, man.
Oh yeah, we hope he stay healthy now.
Stay healthy.
I hope he healthy by the Miami game.
I hope he healthy the whole year, so that way when we beat him down, I don't want to hear no excuses.
I was just sitting here before I realized that T2I was live. I was sitting here thinking to myself, like, dang, man, I kind of felt sorry for Florida State last year, man. I really wanted them to be good. Like, when I watched us beat them, it felt good. But at the same time, man, it's like, I miss that. I just miss that hype, that arguments on the field between
Bruh,
players
I told
and
T2Y that
and we
done. After that 63-3, I told him they finished.
kind of Georgia, yeah, y'all kind of killed them, man.
Bro, I told him after 60, I said that program would never be the same. I told T2Y, bro. T2Y made that video. I lost by 60.
Listen, man. The funny part about that is Florida State fans always talking about some Miami is dope South and all that. Next
Hell no.
you come
Hell.
down here, you telling me this is like a home game for you, and you get beat by 60, dog. Damn.
Bro, they've been criminally trespassed from freaking Hard Rock Stadium, dog. They're not allowed to go in that stadium no more, bro.
Man.
They can't go in that stadium no more. Anytime they see red and black, bro, they should just lay on the ground, bro.
I tell you one thing, we about to go up there and christen their new stadium.
Y'all go cream pie that stadium.
might know avail, boy. You can't run from this ass whooping. You can't run from this one. COVID, it can't save you.
That's hilarious.
COVID cannot save you.
Bro, if we go 15-0 and win it all, bro, all these critics who've been talking all this trash about Georgia, bro, they're gonna be looking so stupid, dog. They talking about this is the worst roster Kirby's had. None of these guys is proven. What we don't have a quarterback. I'm like, we don't need a quarterback. Every year we don't have a quarterback, we win the natty.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
I mean, we take a Gunner Stockton, 6 foot tall, 190 pounds. He drive a white pickup truck. Look, bro, just hand the ball off, throw it to the tight end. If you get a receiver on the hitch route, throw it to him. You ain't got to do much, man. Just don't turn the ball over. No pressure, bro. Be a game manager. Be a Brock Purdy. When Brock Purdy went to the Super Bowl, man, that dude didn't do nothing, man.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes, bro.
It's that easy, man. Don't turn it over. Hey, Miami wide receivers, if y'all listening, if Carson put the ball on y'all hands, y'all gotta catch it, bro. Don't be like us and lead the nation in drops. T2Y. T2Y.
Man, my bad, y'all. I had a phone call. So them Florida boys mad at me. Them Florida boys mad at me. So ESPN don't put it out there. They ain't mad at ESPN. They mad at me. 12th in the SEC. Florida has become a dumpster fire, a middle of the pack SEC team. Oklahoma and Texas done came in here and shook this thing up. Nah. Billy Napier, man. Billy Napier. I remember when they first hired this guy. We hired Cristobal at the same time. All this talk, all this chitter chatter about, oh, who's gonna be the better coach, who's gonna win, and then obviously, the inevitable happened. Miami played Cristobal straight, punched Billy Napier in his mouth, and here we are today. Now, obviously, Cam Ward ain't here no more. They got DJ Lagway. They think he's going to be the next best thing, better than Tim Tebow, if you ask most of them. And now they back at it. They back at it again, the all-season antics. I be in their spaces. I be listening. I don't say nothing. I just listen. Because they got a tendency of lying. Florida fans, I know y'all hear this. Y'all are some liars. All the things y'all been saying, I've been taking notes. I've been hearing it. Now, come game time, just like last season, when we beat the brakes off y'all, it's gonna be all, oh, we didn't say this, we didn't say that. Nah, I've been taking notes. I've been hearing all the DJ Lagway. He the Heisman. He's the best quarterback in the country. We got the best O-line. I've been hearing it. I've been writing it down. But I guarantee you, half of you fans, whatever we beat y'all by, whatever that score gonna be, y'all gonna be doing them same little antics y'all doing right now. Oh, say the line. Whatever the score gonna be. They got little memes out now. Say the line. 41-17. Because, they trying so hard to cope with the fact that we literally went into their home, emptied that bitch out. We went up in that thing, took that thing over. I went into all them Gator spaces last year. They called me an idiot, a fool, you don't know ball, this, that, and the third. I even made some songs, man. I made songs. Mommy gonna beat up on them Gators. Beat that ass 43-3. Yeah, y'all remember that? Damn, I was so close, right? 41-17. With one garbage time touchdown. That's tough, DJ Lagway. Coming in there throwing interceptions. Jaden Harris was laying down on the ground and got gifted an interception. Man, that's tough. Then we watched the draft go by. Restrepo didn't get drafted, and they bragged about him not getting drafted. Like he ain't cripple y'all team. Literally. Damn, that's tough. But Florida fans, listen, I got all the receipts. I know y'all. Y'all gonna try to delete here, delete there, or whatever the win gonna be when Miami beat y'all ass. Y'all gonna downplay it. Some of y'all gonna say some of the things that y'all said, y'all ain't said it.
Fact.
But at the end of the day, we all know the day gonna end. And them Gator fans,
I ain't gonna lie, man. No, keep going, T2.
Them Gator fans gonna be Gator fans, man. Very disappointing fan base, very disappointing program, very disappointing logo. Trash, pursuit of garbage.
I don't feel the Gators, man. I don't see nothing about the Gators, man.
Overrated.
That's the game I got circled, man.
Over goddamn rated. They overrated. Vegas got these boys. I think they over and under is like 5.5 or something like that. The boys might not make a bowl game this year. I feel bad for them because they spent Billy buyout money. Not to mention, when you lose a head coach, more than likely you'll get fired. When you lose a head coach, you lose a lot of players too. Half of them players that they don't spend their money on gonna be gone too. Damn, that's tough.
Hey, we call it right now, TTY, man. State champs again, man. 2 times in a row.
I can see it, bro. I can see it now. I can see it, the headlines. We need to go get
Yeah,
Dion.
man, States.
That's what those boys gonna be saying. We need to go get Dion.
For real, man. They gonna be like they wish. Hey, if I'm not mistaken, they were supposed to get Dion before they got the G5. What his name is, man?
Them
Damn,
boys,
I'm thinking
for them
about
boys to hire
Novell.
man, hell would freeze over. Hell would freeze over. Florida ain't hiring Dion. They,
Oh,
man, stop it. They would never do it. Man, that's crazy though.
Florida gonna hire Tim Tebow, man, head coach, man. Head coach, Tim
Tebow. Oh boy, run Tebow out of town after the first loss. Don't he got a statue out front? They'll probably try to break that thing down.
Gonna drop that thing all the way and drop it in the middle of the ocean, man.
Like who can come and save Florida? Let's just say they fire Billy. Who can save Florida? Who would be a respectable?
Where BB at, man?
That's my question. Who would be a respectable hire for Florida after they fire Billy? That's something to think about. Who would be a respectable hire? Who can Florida hire that would be respectable?
What coaches? Can you look up what coaches will be on the market by next year?
You'd have to wait till next year. You got to watch this season.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I was about to say, ain't no coaches on the hot seat this year.
I don't think they would want a hot seat coach, though, to be honest. Because if you're getting fired from somewhere, man, somebody say probably Lane Kiffin or Jimbo Fisher.
Kiffin. Yeah, Jimbo. Where's Jimbo at right now?
Jimbo chilling. Jimbo got paid.
I was about to say, Jimbo ain't coaching right now.
I don't think
he might be a good choice.
But I don't think Florida can pay that. And pay out Billy too. Because Texas A&M, their buyout would be crazy.
Yeah. Dang. I don't even think it's a good coach right now for Florida to get. They probably stuck with Billy.
Them boys going to be pushed back into the Stone Age. And you know what's crazy about it? While they going through all their dilemmas throughout the next couple of years of trying to figure this whole coaching thing out, we don't even play them. We don't get to put our foot in there.
Hey, so when the next time after we play them, they don't got like a year that probably we might start playing them again?
Right now, after we beat them this year, it's gonna be a to be continued. Because we don't know. Okay. Nobody knows. Hell, we had to go through hell and high water just to play them in basketball. They ducked us last year, even though it was terrible.
Yeah, we was terrible last year.
But they still ducked us. We won 7 games last year. We played Florida, we probably would have won 8.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny every time I tweet something like that, they fans react. They go crazy. Miami only won 7 games. No shit, Sherlock.
Yeah. We ain't surprised.
I made a little video.
I didn't think it was gonna be a good year for basketball that year anyway.
I made a little video in my work truck. I was telling them, damn, they ducked Miami. They talk about, so he worrying about Florida. He need to fix his headline. The next video I made, I told them we still would have whooped y'all ass. Still ain't fixed my headliner though.
Okay.
I be having fun with Florida fans on Twitter though. I be having fun with that. They so reactive.
Yeah,
I be doing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I be jumping in their lives sometimes and be hearing them.
And I be doing the most on that. I'll put like, I'll spell something wrong just for them to tell me that, oh, you so dumb or something. I'm like, look at it reacting ass. Look at this motherfucker feeding me into the algorithm. Most of the time, before I even put out them tweets, I'll be like, "Hey, look at this. Watch this. I'm finna spell this word wrong. I'm finna write in a certain kind of grammar." They all want to, they want to be the grammar police.
Yeah.
I love the Florida Gator fan base on Twitter, boy. They so goddamn reactive and gullible. Man, I can't wait for football season. I can't wait, bro. I cannot wait.
I've been on the countdown. How many days we got now?
72. 72 days. I can't wait. This year.
It's technically 2 months.
This year gonna be epic. We come out the gates 5-0. You can't tell me nothing.
It's gonna be a movie.
We're gonna beat Notre Dame, and we done knocked off all four teams in the state of Florida. We state champs already. You can't tell me nothing. Only thing left is
and
ACC.
we play all we play all the teams except for UCF this year in Florida. Besides FIU and FAU, of course, though. But
we only played UCF twice, which is crazy.
Yeah, we should. I feel like we should get them on the schedule a couple of times. Man.
I mean, with the ACC, Big 12, and all of them, I think they got some kind of deals going on. So who knows? We might play them in the future. I think that'll be a good matchup.
It'd be good if we get all three teams for us, all three teams in the same year.
With UCF,
I really want to see that. Yeah, UCF, USF, and Florida State. Wait, no, it's 4 teams. UCF, USF, Florida, and Florida State. So it'll be 4.
USF, I don't really care for.
Yeah.
After we beat them this year, it's like,
but I ain't gonna lie, the hype that they gave us last year, I ain't gonna lie, I like that hype. I ain't gonna lie, I like that game right there. The USF game last year, I like that game. I like how they weren't scared. They was ready to play, you feel me? But we was playing like we were supposed to. Like I feel like, man, this year, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, TTY, man, it's gonna be different, man. It's gonna be different, man. Like I feel like Cam Ward opened up a door for us. That team last year opened up a door for us. With the offensive side and the defense a little bit, but the offensive side opened up a door for us.
See, we at this point where basically right now we just want to know what the defense gonna look like.
I pretty much secondary
season. We was at the same point. Everybody was sure about pretty much every position but safeties.
Yeah. See, that's the problem I got, the safeties. I want to know what the safety's gonna look like. The corners, man, I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like we're gonna be good. Xavier Lucas, man, I feel like he'll start. But OJ Federic, man, I know one side of the field is locked up, man. OJ Federic, man, he the real deal, man. That's the real deal right there.
Man, I'm just
Miami.
Hold on, let me check some of these recruits, see if they got their commitments scheduled yet.
Hey, I think are we supposed to get Tristan Keys, man? I think we're gonna flip him, man.
I don't know. Based on some of them tweets I've been reading, he looked like he might stay with LSU.
Yeah, we need somebody like him to flip. We gotta, there's only one recruit, man, that I really feel some type of way about, man. I feel like, man, damn, I wish Jeremiah Smith would have came to us.
So commitments coming up. We got a few tomorrow. Well, we got one tomorrow. That's notable. I'll switch it over. So you got, this guy out of Alabama, the defensive lineman. Um, let's see. Let me click on him real quick, see what his choices may be. So based on 247 Sports, schools that he might commit to tomorrow: Texas, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, and Auburn. So Florida might get stuffed in the lockers tomorrow again. So they might get stuffed in the lockers. So that's tough. They're going up against Texas, North Carolina, Georgia, Auburn. And last time he visited them on May 30th. So that was recent, like 20 days ago. So they can't say he's not a take or they weren't recruiting him. The lame excuses that they always come up with when they don't get a commitment. Man, when the last time we recruited that guy? We ain't been recruiting him. Some other guy was on the top of him on the boards. Come up with all kind of lies. Just take they can't just take the L. It ain't never, oh man, you know what? We whiffed. We tried our hardest, he didn't pick us. Then on Sunday you got JJ. He gonna be making his commitment.
Okay.
Let me see what schools he looking at. I know Miami was looking at him. Yeah, but they're saying he cool on Miami right now. But Tennessee, Michigan, and Purdue, those seem to be the teams that he might end up picking from. Tennessee, Michigan, and Purdue. Yeah, that's defensive lineman. He's 6'3", 260. They got him rated a 3-star. Yeah, on the composite. 247 Sports, they're a little bit more high on him. Yeah. Who else we got?
No, man, he like
going into Monday.
Trying to get the top dog.
Going into Monday, you got another 3-star kid out of Mississippi. He committed somewhere. And then you got Ryder Lyons. He's committing. He's out of California. He's a quarterback. Listed as a 5-star. Let's see where he might end up. So he's listed at 6'2.5", 220. Schools they say is Warren, USC, Ole Miss, Oregon, BYU. So he might stay on that West Coast unless Ole Miss get him. So you got some big names that's gonna come off the boards. Let's see. Trying to look for the notable ones. You know what? Let me take a look at some of Miami's targets. Let's take a look at some of Miami targets. See if some of them got their commitments coming up.
I want us to get some corners this year, man. We got to get some corners and some safeties.
If we get Russell, man, Calvin Russell, that'll be huge.
That'll
be huge right there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that would be, man. 6'5".
5-star wide receiver. 4-star on the composite. His announcement will be made on July 5th. So right after 4th of July. Schools that they got listed for him, they got LSU, Oregon, Miami, Florida State, and Michigan. I think this is a Miami versus anybody else on this list, but I think Miami would be the team to beat. But who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Another one. Yeah, we got some decent players on here.
I feel like we're gonna flip a lot of players, man.
Let's see. This defensive lineman out of North Carolina. They say we warm, so I see what he about. I think next show we're probably gonna watch some of these guys' highlights.
Yeah.
But for this guy, they predicting Clemson. They're predicting Clemson. He is out of North Carolina too. Miami, Georgia, Penn State, Clemson, North Carolina State, NC State. Yeah, 35 offers. He recently visited Miami on the 30th of May. So, we're in the mix. We're in the mix for a lot of guys.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to get from Mario. A lot of top guys, we're going to be in the mix.
It's when the game starts, man. That's when
we got another guy here. Safety Devin Jackson. Let's see what he about. .6'2", 195, out of Orlando, Florida. 4-star guy. Safety, Nebraska, Oregon, Miami, and LSU. So we gonna see. It's gonna be a lot of exciting news coming up these next couple this next month, basically. A lot of commitments gonna be made, especially in July and August. Some of the top guys gonna come off the board. Some of those, fan favorites, whether it's Miami, Florida State, Florida, if you're a fan of recruiting and, watching these kids make their commitment, hats on the table, see who shit gonna get tossed, it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be an exciting next couple months for you. A lot of you fans gonna have your troll material ready. Some of y'all gonna have your lies ready. Hey, we didn't want that kid. We started recruiting him months ago. We've been back.
Hey, are you going to some games this year?
It's few games that I definitely am going. I'm going to the Florida game for certain. If Notre Dame for certain. The rest of them, I'll see how my schedule works. I got to start back streaming too, so I've been out of the mix for a little minute.
Yeah, I seen that, man. I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, I got to start back streaming, get back in the algorithm, get this check back up. It took me a long hiatus.
Yeah, to me, man, when you come back, man, I know college football back.
Man. Yep. But hey, I'm gonna tap back in with Miami. I've been out of the loop for about 2-3 months now. I just been chilling.
It's been a bit. Yeah. Hey, but it's understandable, man. Everybody still got a life.
Yeah, I've been chilling. I've been chilling. I've been chilling. I done came across some good bag, a big bag.
yeah, boy.
I was like, you know what? I ain't finna let these FSU fans and these Florida fans. I ain't finna let them talk to me no kind of way. Not when I just caught the bag that I just caught. Let me stay away from trolling with these folks. Let me just throw some tweets up here and there.
Yeah.
Nah, but I gotta get back into my stuff, man. I can't. We don't build this whole fan base. We don't build this whole family online, so gotta keep it going.
Got to. Hey, so when next time you think you're gonna be live, man? Because the reason why I'm asking is because I'm trying to be able to catch you every time.
I think I want to make a permanent show. I want to steer away from what I was doing before because I was doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to do that no more. I feel too obligated when I do that.
Okay.
So I'm thinking I'm start doing Friday shows. I'm just gonna do Friday and Sunday. Friday and Sunday. That's gonna be my new schedules moving forward. Friday and Sunday. Friday before the game.
That kind of.
And Sunday after the games. I'm gonna still do my college football show.
About right.
I'm gonna still do my recaps on Sunday and my college football, predictions and all that for the games and everything. Not just Miami, but the entire college football. I'm gonna do those on Sunday. But Friday, moving forward, Friday and Sunday, Miss Evans said too obligated. Listen, man, I'll be like, damn, I told these people I'm gonna do this show at 7 at this day. Sometimes I'll be busy doing other shit and I'll be like, damn, I gotta rush home to go do this show. I was like, man, last year trying to do all them shows and trying to be consistently doing them.
Yeah.
And then life be lifing. I be out somewhere with me and friends and stuff, and then it's like, damn, the show's supposed to start at 6, but I'm still out here, and it's like 5:50. Like, nah.
Yeah, I like you on Wednesdays though too, man. Think about them.
Well, on Florida State Wednesdays.
Yeah, you can still do them.
I'm gonna do just Friday and Monday. I'm gonna do all 3 on just one day.
Okay. Yeah, hey, I remember you did do that before. You was doing that too, so that worked too.
Yeah, I'm gonna just combine all 3 shows and just do them on Friday. Talk about Florida State, Miami, and Florida, all on one day, and then talk about them again on Sunday.
Yeah,
Miami done one day game. Florida and Florida State done lost their game, so it'll be a good show.
It actually sound right too. That sound about right. Sound like how it's gonna go this year.
I'll tell you one thing. If Florida State beat Alabama, that Sunday show is gonna be full of freaking Seminoles. It's gonna
and I hope they stay when they lose too.
If they lose to Alabama, we'll probably have one Seminole fan in the chat. We'll probably have one Seminole fan in the chat. But I think they'll show up if they lose, but it's close. They'll show up. But if they get blown out, or they just put on a horrible show, oh man, we ain't gonna have no Seminole fans for the rest of the year, just like last year. Remember last year when they started losing, they just disappeared off the face of the earth.
It was a drought. I ain't see no Seminole fan in action on no live.
Oh, the Gator fans the worst. The Gator fans the worst. They only show up at the end of the year when they finally got over the hump.
Yeah, man. I'm dealing with a Gator fan at work right now, man. He'll be going back and forth, man. He's just crazy.
Man, I don't know who that guy was. I ran into the other day. I was at work. I was training somebody, and I ran into a guy at Walmart. Hey, shout out to that guy. Cause he was like, "Man, T2Y, when you gonna start back doing the shows?" I was like, I'm gonna get back on soon. You know, I just been chilling.
Yeah, man. We miss you on these shows, man. For real.
I'll be back on Friday, and I'll be back on.
YouTube been born, man.
Yeah, I see. Trust me, I be trying to watch some stuff too, but I'll be like, you know, a lot of it be missing. A lot of these shows be missing comedy, bro.
Yeah, for real.
When you
you got to bring the comedy, man. That's what you bring.
Yeah, when you got sports, you got a little comedy in there where you could, you know, throw some jabs at your rivals and shit too. It makes it worth listening to. And
I'm not gonna lie, you, Coach Coop, and Coach Hayes, man, y'all three right there, man. Also, man, Coach Canesville, y'all bring excitement to the YouTube when it comes down to us Canes, man. And that's why, man, y'all gotta keep posting, man. And when a couple of y'all go missing, it'd be like boring because the other one, it's like y'all all go missing at the same time to me, man. And like to me, that's just my opinion. It's like y'all all go missing at the same time, and then y'all post up one here and there, and then 3 months later, y'all ain't even on YouTube. I understand it ain't football season, but it'd be like, I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all, hey, I my hats off to y'all. Like y'all flowers right now, man. Y'all bring excitement to YouTube, man.
Yeah, that off season be rough, man. That off season be rough.
It do. It ain't too much to talk about, but the same thing. But hey, it is. Hey,
most of the stuff that I do here behind the scenes, it's like it's not worth talking about either because it'd be a lot of drama.
Yeah,
it'd be a whole bunch of drama. Like the whole,
it don't really be nothing about nothing.
Like the whole Aaron Fields leaving Miami, strength and conditioning coach. It's a whole bunch of drama, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that came out of nowhere to me when I seen that. But it is what it is. On to the next. That's how I feel.
Everybody pretty much speculating what happened and all that, and when you really hear what really happened, it's like, damn, it's a whole bunch of drama. And I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know what really happened.
Man, bumping heads, man. That's it. Heads being bumped. One want to do it this way, the other one want to do it that way.
All I care about is they figure it out.
That's what they say. Two bulls can't roam in one pen.
Yeah.
You got your head man, and then you got your strength and conditioning coach. You know how that goes sometimes. One want to do it this way, the other one want to do it that way, and it's conflict. And then when it's like, in front of the players and all that, that's tough.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to walk away, or you're gonna get asked to walk away. It's either get with it or get lost. But anyways, yeah, it's been 3 hours. I'm about to get off this thing. It's 12 o'clock. I ain't even realized that. Let me go spend some time.
It is 12:04.
Let me go spend some time with my girl. All you Gator fans, all you Gator fans listening, go spend some time with your girl. Get off Twitter. Go spend some time with your girl. Get off Twitter. Don't make her come down to Miami and don't come back. Don't let one of them Miami boys grab her. Man, but anyways, appreciate y'all for tuning in. catch y'all next Friday. And then in the season, when the season start up, I'll be doing Friday and Sunday. That's it, Friday and Sunday. And I might go
Appreciate
live.
you for letting me be in, man.
I might go live some Saturdays. You know, if the game's on, we might watch some of them together. And if they playing them on ESPN Plus, I'll definitely put it on the screen for y'all, whoever can't watch it. Well, catch y'all later, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, all that good stuff. And I'll see y'all next Friday. All right, boss.
Okay. All right, appreciate it, man.